chivato.
The No Stress Sports Talk Express. Was it stressful? No, it was more like joyous inside Crypto.com Arena last night.
LeBron down the middle! Slam dunk! That could do it!
Producer Laura was in the building. So was Young D, producer DeAndre. The Lakers get it done. We're celebrating as we look ahead to Friday night in Houston. Lakers are up 2-0 over the Rockets. What happened with the Dodgers in the Bay Area last night? We'll do that, and the NFL draft is tomorrow. Baby Whale DeMarco, a Rams Super Bowl champion, by the way, and Sweet Tea Travis Rodgers get ready to broadcast live at the Rams draft party.
I only am who I am because I was born that way. I have a gift, and I am trying to not be selfish about it, but to use it.
Tomorrow at Hollywood Park in Inglewood, don't miss all the coverage as we get you ready for what the Rams will do at number 13. Right now, we get you ready for Wednesday afternoon, the DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Show. Oh, baby whale. I work with a moron. It's not my fault.
So do I.
Oh, is that me or him?
Yeah.
It's another thing to hear it from the TK421. So let me just pop in this 8-track, and you just give a listen and tell me what you think, okay?
But right now, your Wednesday afternoon on ESPN LA.
It is the highest fidelity.
I hate Chris.
Who doesn't?
I hate you right now.
What did I do?
That's worse than Will.i.am. You need to apologize.
I was calling him an idiot,
But they
not
don't
you.
know that.
So you used to play
They
sports?
don't know
Look,
that.
You were in the room. This is we live in the age of AI, DeMarco. Everything
But
is
you
fake.
knew he was going to use that.
Yeah, we're good.
Tell the world you meant him.
I just did again.
There you go,
Of course
just
I
making
meant
sure.
him. Why do you think every Tuesday I just sit here resigned and just counting the
I
minutes
know.
going by?
It's funny to see in your face change. It really is. And to see when you just go.
You blew it yesterday, by the way.
What did I do?
Remember, he was getting ready to leave, and you said, "Are you leaving?"
Well, I was trying to be polite. There I go again.
Don't.
See?
Yeah. See.
I was trying to be polite.
We need to beat the politeness
My
out of
bad. See, that's why we're always last to leave parties. What's Greg doing here?
Are you really asking me this
What are
question?
you doing here? Why
What
are
day,
you here?
What day is it today?
I don't know.
Today is Wednesday.
Is it Wednesday?
It is
Today is
Oh,
Wednesday.
You're
It
supposed
is
to be here
Wednesday.
It
then.
goes Monday, then Wednesday. So typically when
No, Tuesday.
it goes, oh yeah, Monday,
Yeah.
Tuesday. See,
you,
I don't
you
know
just
anything
got
either.
the days of the
I've been
week
sitting
wrong.
around- I'm sitting
You
around-
really did have a long night last night, didn't you?
I told you
were
before.
out
I'm
late.
exhausted.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
exhausted.
What are you talking about? It goes Monday,
Monday,
Wednesday. It's like, wait,
Sunday,
what?
Thursday, Tuesday, Friday.
Today. Wow.
Sleep
Wow.
deprivation is real over there. My
Yeah,
goodness.
serious.
You
I've,
should
I've
be.
been here a long time.
You should
Long,
be,
long
man.
time.
That was exciting last night. I'm hoping.
It really was.
I asked John during the break. I said, I don't know how you have a voice. I really don't. And he said, did you hear my last call? I'm like, yeah, I did. Like, you should be. That was exciting. Unbelievable. Way to go, Lakers.
You mentioned you asked about the environment last night. All three of you guys were in the building. Greg, I
Yeah.
know you've been to a million games. Laura and D, you guys have been to a lot of this stuff.
Yeah.
What I mean, obviously it's a playoff environment, but did it
Different.
have playoff plus environment,
Oh,
or is
yeah.
it a playoff game?
No, I'll go first. Sorry, guys, but it was from the moment you were not even in the building, just walking towards crypto, you felt a different vibe. And when I walked in, you just hear it electric. It's different. It's people are excited, and people want to see the game, which is a little bit different than a normal game.
As
And I know-
opposed to going to the show.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it's just a different environment. It was really loud, extra loud, I feel. DeAndre, you went to both games. I've only gone to game 2. So you can give us a compare and contrast, but definitely a different vibe.
Game number 2 was definitely louder than game number 1, for sure. Everyone was standing up. The moment Marcus Smart dove on the floor early in that first quarter, standing ovation. Everyone's already up out of their seats. It was a good thing to see. And you know what? Matthew Stafford was there in attendance.
Yeah.
And let me tell you something. Matthew
Funny
Stafford,
how that works, right?
Matthew Stafford, look, he was actually up, jumping, clapping. He was at the looking at the referees like, what are you calling? Like, from a distance, I'm like, oh, Matthew Stafford is into this. Like,
wait, why does that surprise you?
Oh, Matthew Stafford.
Because this is just me and from my own personal, perspective, is that there's certain celebrities that do show up and they're just like, they're there.
They're
like to be in
there
the
for the
cameras.
show, or
Yeah,
to be, to be the show.
Exactly. And he was locked in.
Yeah,
Jenny was there to watch the Lakers play.
Just as a quick aside, I think he has done, Stafford we're talking about, has done such a good job of making himself an L.A. guy. In the sense of, he grew up in Texas, he went to Georgia, and he played in Detroit. There's no connection to L.A. other than he got traded here, right? Obviously, they won. In almost every press conference he shows up, what's he wearing? He's wearing a Dodger hat, right? He wears a Dodger hat all the time. That he's pals with Kershaw, I think, plays up really well. that he shows up to events in and around the city. He's become an LA guy despite not being an LA guy.
He's LA's quarterback.
Yeah.
So what do you expect of LA's quarterback? Number one, be good. Number two, be visible.
Yeah, be visible. But you can tell, like, you don't. There's do the job and do what's required of you, and then there's the little extra.
Yeah.
And he's really good at the extra, and it feels authentic.
Hey, every time he plays or talks about football, he sounds like a kid. I'm not surprised that he was into that game. He loves to compete. You know what I mean?
Maybe it's kind of just comparing just the general overall as far as the celebrities that do attend. Like, I'm not saying it's all of them, but a handful that they sit there, they got the camera, they got their phones out. It's
Greg,
good to
did
see
you
them
play
in the
it
game.
cool last night?
So yeah, I mean,
Did you
yes.
act like the boss?
No, what's the boss act like? Well, they're like, you're not allowed to make noise.
gotta
Don't
be
cheer.
chill,
No, man, I'm a Laker fan. I'm
Okay.
cheering that entire time. It was just a much louder atmosphere, like they're both saying. That like the DeAndre Ayton dunk, right? When there was the alley-oop dunk, that place was on fire. All the way around. Didn't matter where you were sitting, in the 300s, on the floor, in the suites. It didn't matter. That place was rocking, and you could hear it. Even people in the suite, some of the MCs, like I was standing next to Rebecca, she's like, wow, this is different than a regular season game. This is a playoff game. You can feel that different energy, and it's not just the celebrities. It's all the people that are in there just fully involved at all times.
I think it goes kind of back to what Laura was talking about, that there's the difference between a playoff game, which is not just the stakes are much higher, but the vast majority of the people that are there are excited about what's going to take place on the court.
Right.
Whereas if you go to what was it last night? Tuesday night game. I'm glad I didn't ask Greg on what day of the week it was. That a Tuesday night game in the middle of January.
It was Monday.
There's a lot of people that are there just to see the celebrities,
right.
just to say, oh, I went to the Laker game, to take your Instagram picture, to do all that stuff. And then you're walking around, you're having a beer, a glass of wine, or whatever it is. You're just kind of there to take in the show. That was about the basketball last night. You could feel that. And what both of you guys said something that I think is a good place to start. Excuse me. Which is, you talked about Marcus Smart jumping on the floor, diving on the floor. You talked about DeAndre Ayton's alley-oop dunk. What are both of those things having? They're energy plays. They're plays where it is guts, it is determination, it is want, it is all of those things that all these coaches talk about, and we got to go out there, we got to play hard, we got to compete every possession. In every sport, every coach says it all the time. Lakers are doing it.
Yeah.
They're doing it, and it shows, and they're just making Houston match their energy, and Houston can't do it right now. Like, you watch those two teams, Lakers are playing harder, they're competing more, and they're doing those things like getting on the floor for this stuff. Not that the Rockets aren't competing, but the Lakers are setting the bar of we're way up here, and you got to come get us up here. And I think that's an incredible testament to what JJ's done and what all of the players have done. Their effort has been off the charts.
A lot of questions to get into, like how are they looking this good and what style of basketball they're playing with LeBron. That's for later. I'm glad you mentioned Marcus Smart. Remember you guys gave me the Doc Rivers haircut?
Yes.
I want the Marcus Smart. He looks like he works 9 to 5. That sort of haircut. Like, it's not, he doesn't have a traveling barber. You know what I mean? But that's
he doesn't have time to go there.
Exactly. Every couple of weeks.
They're closed when he gets done.
Thank you. The dudes that are always lined up, you're like, okay,
I
got too
don't
much
know
time
why
on your
that's
hands.
so perfect, but that he has a 9 to 5 haircut is exactly what he has.
You know what I mean?
That's just perfect.
But
It's just perfect.
That's how he plays, and that's how you win. To me, that's what separated Draymond when he was playing against Kawhi. That was that 9 to 5 hard hat stuff. I'm not going to give you a minute's rest.
Yep.
Yeah, it's not like skill. I'm just going to make you work for everything. Marcus Smart had a hell of a day throwing his body around, and he couldn't miss.
No,
a hell of a day for him.
Well, look, this kind of goes back to one of the things we were talking about before the series. And look, I'm not going to sit here and pretend that I thought the Lakers were going to be up 2-0. I didn't. I'm shocked, pleasantly surprised, all of that stuff. But what we all said was, hey, we're going to have to come in here a couple of times and say, can you believe player blank had the night that he had and led them to the win? Game 1, Luke Kennard. Last night, Marcus Smart, and kind of Luke Kennard again. He was really good again. Yeah. It's not that we woke up and said, oh, LeBron had 53 points and kind of put everybody. LeBron's been terrific, and we'll spend a lot of time talking about him.
His butt off.
But those other guys are accepting the responsibility, showing up, delivering, and it hasn't been just one guy. It's been a team.
Tell me if this fits. LeBron is the run game.
Yeah, I like that.
He's the run game. He is, and everybody else flows off him. And Luke Kennard, the floor is whiter, and I mean hard T. And it's working.
Not wider.
No, I mean hard T.
Right.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And it's working.
Good segment for you. You had 9 to 5 haircut and hard tea. This is good.
He is balling. It's impressive. Like, I mean, did anybody have this? Is anybody shocked right now that they're up 2-0?
Yes,
Me?
I
Thank
am.
you.
I am.
Everybody should be, but you have
Okay.
you have to take into effect the fact that they won game 1 and they had the confidence to come in and play the way that they did in game 2. The fact that because they were able to, like, look, we can play with this team, KD or not, we're going to play with this team. We're going to beat this team. We're actually better than this team. We exposed them in game 1, and in game 2 they said, you know what, we're going to just do it all over again, do the exact same things, but better, and we're going to put it on you again.
Go ahead, Laura.
Sorry. And then also, we kept talking about LeBron accepting his role, every guy accepting his role, and every guy in this team has accepted the role that has been kind of placed in front of him and is like, okay, I'm going to excel. And that role might change from game to game, but they've accepted that role. And I think that plays huge on how they're winning.
They came into game 2 and played harder than they played in game 1. They played as smart as they played in game 1. They played a little cleaner than they played in game 1. They turned it over less. They rebounded a little better. They shot the free throws better. Like they went up. And you know that first game, I think, and the Durant absence obviously has a lot to do with this, but that first game was a little, okay, maybe that's the one that they get. Maybe that's the one that kind of surprises them. Last night they came back and they did it again, and like Laura was saying, they did it in the same way. They did it with a lot of the same sort of successful things that from game 1 they brought him to game 2. We've seen this before. Game one game happens, the next game it's a letdown, and it doesn't work as well, and you just don't show up with that same level of fight. The Lakers brought more fight to game 2. I was deeply impressed by their level of compete.
Say that when he was asked about going to Houston. Now, you can't discount their desperation because they're down 0-2. So they have to raise their game again, but super impressive there. Give JJ a lot of credit.
Tons
of credit. And even LeBron said that. They were in the right position. They gave KD lots of looks. I thought you explained it so good. And that's the one thing. Tell me something. We've all seen KD games, right? A lot of them. Greg, you in there? You've seen a ton of KD games. That looked like Kevin Durant. I don't want to blame it on a sore knee for the fact that he was almost shut out in the second half.
I mean, he did have a little bit of a limp, like DeAndre was talking about a little bit earlier. But
was it noticeable?
It was to DeAndre. I think it was noticeable. Yeah,
It was noticeable, yeah.
yeah. But he was still playing like him. He put in 20 points in the first half, and he had 3 in the second half. Like they smothered him at the half court line. Which, by the way,
I want to give the Lakers credit for that, not Durant's knee.
That's the
80-20,
JJ part of it.
80-20 Lakers.
Okay,
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the JJ part of it.
It's the JJ part of it, and I think juxtaposed with Udoka, it's like the Lakers have come in clearly with a plan, clearly with how they want to attack Kevin Durant, clearly how they want to defend Kevin Durant. Durant got off to, what do you have, 11 points in the first quarter or something like that?
We were in trouble.
And it's like, this is not going to be good.
Yeah.
And then they threw a different pitch. All of a sudden they went at it a little differently, and I think JJ gets a ton of credit. I think the players deserve a ton of credit, which brings us to this next one. Is it over? Is the series in the bag? We'll get into it coming up in just a little bit. I would love to have it. Maybe I'll just bring in Oz Perlman and have him do the thing for me. Top athletes, big moments, one night. We're talking about the OC Sports Award, June 18th in Angel Stadium, hosted by me, Travis Rodgers. Celebrate greatness and be part of one of Orange County's premier sports nights. Get your tickets right now at the OCSportsAwards.org. That's the OCSportsAwards.org. 2-0. Is it a wrap? That's coming up next. It's DeMarco and Travis. Greg's here on what grade is it, Greg? Wednesday, Friday? Saturday afternoon?
Saturday.
DeMarco and Travis, ESPN LA.
Here we go Thursday on the Sedano and Cat Morning Show at 7 a.m. Day 1 of the NFL Draft. Gator McGee, Chris McGee from Spectrum Sportsnet, going to be in studio with us and Cappy. All 3 hours, Jack. Head coach of your Los Angeles Rams, Sean McVay, will join us at 7:15. Preview what the Rams will do at number 13 for night 1 of the draft. Also from ESPN, NFL expert Louis Redick joins us at 9:30 in the YouTube hour. Thursday at 7 a.m. LA's only local sports morning show on ESPN LA.
Vista Paint is California's original paint company and has been serving pros and homeowners since 1956. Our paints are formulated for lasting performance, beautiful finishes, and made to withstand the weather. Vista Paint, locally made, expertly crafted, always reliable.
Hey Rams fans, it's your quarterback Matthew Stafford here. The Rams and United Way of Greater Los Angeles are excited to bring Walk United LA to SoFi Stadium this year on Saturday, May 9th. Join me and my family for the 5K walk run and help support our Los Angeles community. Registration is now open at walkunitedla.org, where you can sign up for Team Rams and learn more. Our team is only as strong as our city, and this walk is about uplifting all Angelinos in need. I can't wait to see y'all at the Rams house on May 9th.
John Ireland here, and when it comes to vodka, I like a winner, and Blue Ice Vodka delivers. America's largest potato vodka. Double gold rated, just 64 calories an ounce, and made from Idaho potatoes. Clean, smooth, no additives. Blue Ice Vodka. Vodka with standards.
Waba Grill is an LA original, so we've got to keep it real. Real fresh with our Asian-inspired menu that's grilled to order every time. Real quality with our marinated proteins like hormone-free chicken, ribeye steak, wild-caught salmon, and shrimp. Head to Waba Grill for $5 happy hour, weekdays after 3 p.m. and try our new chili crisp dumplings, paired with a premium or beverage drink, like our delicious Thai tea, both for only $5. Only at Waba Grill. It's for you.
We all know winning means showing up stronger, faster, better than before. And when you're chasing that edge, the Drop by GNC cuts through the noise, bringing you the best new innovations in sports nutrition and performance. From muscle building and strength support to improved recovery and focus, we curate the newest drops from GNC Amp, Pro Performance, and Mega Min. Plus, Ghost, Raw Nutrition, Bucked Up, and the top new brands changing the game. No guesswork, just leveling up. Check out the Drop by GNC for what's new, what works, and what's next.
Empower. Ellie here is getting the sleeve she's always dreamed of. She worked with Empower and planned for her next move, so she got good at money. Now she can be a little bad. Oh, by the way, you spelled journey wrong. No worries. She can afford the cover-up, too. Ooh, check out my tat. It says, invest well, live a little. Start today at empower.com.
And it is the DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Show. Tomorrow, DeMarco and Travis will be live in Inglewood at the Rams Block Party at Hollywood Park, open to the public. Come on out, press the flesh. Enjoy the fanfare with rides, games, and non-stop Rams vibes all weekend, benefiting the Rams Foundation. And, of course, draft coverage all week on ESPN LA, powered by Pechanga Resort Casino. Win a brand new house. Home Sweet Win is back at Pechanga Resort Casino, official California gaming and casino partner of the Los Angeles Rams. DeMarco and Travis rolls on your Wednesday afternoon on ESPN LA.
Wednesday, Greg. That's today. Tomorrow is Thursday, and then Friday, and then we go into the weekend.
Yesterday was Monday.
Wrong.
It's on
Tuesday. Just tomorrow is
Tuesday.
Thursday. One thing at a time. Baby step.
Today is Wednesday.
There you go. You're here with us when you see DeMarco and I for a good chunk of the day.
I spend way too much time with DeMarco.
That's a Wednesday.
Oh, wow. Okay, Chris Jr.
You're catching strays.
I'm telling you, what just happened there? Come on.
So you used to play sports?
You asked
he's
me
mad
what
I said he had no butt. Did you
I
hear
don't.
me?
You know, that's a really.
See?
I didn't know. For my entire
That is
life.
so random.
And for my entire life, I thought I did. I thought it was bigger than it should be. And I got nothing.
You were walking down the hall away from me, and you have no butt.
Susan tells me that every day.
How's your butt?
Yes.
That's why he's bad.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Yeah, like I didn't even know that's a mean thing to say until you just said it to Greg.
Yeah.
And now you feel like it's mean because it came this way?
Well, no, I just didn't. I just figured, well, no, I don't.
Yeah.
I just,
Greg's got that eye body straight.
It is. It very much is. And I didn't know it. And Gene told me the other day. It was like, you have no butt. I was like, what?
Iron board backside.
You should get one of those surgeries.
Yeah.
You need a BBL.
You get a BBL. There you go. Right.
The GBBL.
Just walk in here one day. You can you can take your wallet out of your pocket over your shoulder.
Right.
Yeah.
That would be so good. Oh my God! He comes back with a BBL.
That would be worse than the guys that show up with the new veneers. You're like, what's up? If you show up with a BBL, that's a whole nother level.
Man, could you imagine what? I'm walking in here and be like, "What's up, guys?" And turn around and whoa.
You guys see that Dodger game last night?
Right.
What's up with Greg?
I had 2 seats at the game. Don't worry about it.
There you go.
Yeah,
Wow.
You're gonna need one of those bench seats. You can't even because the little thing in the middle.
Airplanes. I got
work.
3 seats. It's all right.
Exactly. All right, 2-0, guys.
Yeah.
Is it a wrap? I mean, no.
Who said the most salient? That was Emily, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's not over yet.
Until you win one away from home.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, that makes perfect sense.
The series doesn't start until someone wins on the road.
No,
right.
But from what the Lakers and LeBron had to do, mission accomplished. You extended the series.
Okay, let me change the perspective a little bit. If they lost the series now, it would be a huge missed opportunity / failure, right?
Yeah.
So, okay, that's what I'm getting. Like, I get it. You got to win a game. Well, the Lakers don't have to win in Houston to win the series, but they're probably going to need to win a game in Houston to win the series, because I would assume if it does get back here, the Rockets have certainly a puncher's chance. I can't believe I'm about to say this, but I don't want to say it's over because anything can happen, but the Lakers have this thing by the throat right now. They're the better team. It's not like they've backed into this in a way where somebody knocked down a 35-footer at the buzzer, or Kevin Durant missed both games, or somebody fouled out, or LeBron had a 55-point night. Lakers have just been better. They've been better coached. They've played harder. They've shot the ball better. They've been the better defensive team. The only thing they really haven't done is out-rebounded Houston, and Houston's like a historically good rebounding team. Why isn't it over?
Because you still have to go to Houston and play, and Houston finished the regular season hot.
Yeah, they look like they want to murder each other right now.
Well, that's the thing. They may not want to win this series.
You're right.
It doesn't seem like they do. That's the one thing I've been trying to avoid. The Lakers, LeBron, Marcus Smart, and Luke Kennard, all the guys we just talked about, JJ Redick, great job. The other thing, Houston looks bad.
They do.
They look terrible.
They do.
That's what I mean. And I've played teams that were infighting and looked bad, and all we said to each other was, just stay out of their way. They'll hand us the game. So we'll see what Houston can do. Can they rally? If they lay an egg again, then that's it.
Yeah, 3-0 is basically a death sentence in a 7-game series. But it just feels like, to your point, the Rockets look like they really dislike one another. And when the Lakers played, what was it, a month or so ago, and they played those back-to-back games?
It was in March. They played twice. Yeah.
And the Rockets looked like a dysfunctional team. And then they kind of got it squared away, and they finished the season on a very high note, playing really well. Now they look completely dysfunctional again. To your point, have you ever been on a team like that where guys are like, there's cliques, there's factions, and everybody's just like, let's just get this over with?
Only one. It was the last one, but we had a coaching change. So we had a guy that was waging war against Vermeil.
Yeah.
So everything that was Vermeil, he was trying to be anti. And then there was a situation I told you, like with Coach Vermeil, he's big on, love and everything. So
was that Mike Martz?
Yes.
Yeah.
And I love Mike, but Mike knows we talk about this all the time. So under Vermeil, if you were having a baby, your wife was having a kid, go. Forget practice, forget this. That's what's most important.
Sure.
Miss practice. Well, the next year, Kevin Carter, who went to the Pro Bowl, had 17 sacks, was our best player. His wife, Shima, was having a baby. So he did what he thought was right, went to the hospital. Mike benched him.
Wow.
Right. He benched Kevin. Like, what are you doing? Why would you do that? And then from there, the ball started rolling to where these factions started. There were Martz guys, there were Vermeil guys, and now there's infighting. And now the whole greatest show on turf is a whole different thing. You know what I mean? So it happens.
Yep.
Once that starts, if you don't have the right leadership, it festers and it kills you. That might be what's happening to the Rockets.
You led me right to it. Like, I don't think the Rockets have great leadership. I think Kevin Durant is a great player. I don't know if he's a great leader. I struggle to think that he is, considering how often he bounces around, how often he has conflicts with teammates, how often he seems to be like, leaders are pretty steady guys, right? They're usually, come hell or high water, they're kind of sitting there and like, we got this. Kevin Durant's a very emotional player. He kind of rides the wave of all of these different things. And I think that if like a guy like Fred VanVleet were here, I think he brings a certain level of composure to this that they're clearly missing, that the Rockets look dysfunctional while the Lakers have done the exact opposite. When all hell broke loose, Luka Doncic messes up his hamstring. Austin Reeves has an oblique injury. All these things are starting to happen, and the sky is falling. And what happens? The Lakers win 3 of their final 5 games, granted, against bad teams or teams that weren't trying to win. Who cares? We thought they might go 0-5. They win 3 of the 5. They go into the playoff series, missing their 2 best guys, and everybody's like, oh, man, get ready for the onslaught. They're 2-0. Their coach got them on the right page. Their best player, LeBron James, got everybody on the same page. He set the tone at the beginning of these games. every single time. Like, the leadership matters, the structure matters, and the Rockets don't have it.
So are you saying that LeBron James, if I'm reading between the lines, is not in a group chat with a burner and talking badly about his players, his teammates?
If he is, he's better at it than other people.
Right.
Yeah.
Not getting caught.
I mean, there's a little bit of
not getting caught.
Like Kevin Durant has never been known as the guy that's going to lead a team, whereas LeBron, which we have seen, I mean, I've killed him as much as anybody.
Lamarck from Ocean's 12, the greatest thief in the world. You don't know his name. It could be, yeah.
No, he could, but he's what he is doing for this team. He is fully leading this team, which we probably thought wasn't an actual thing. I think most people didn't. Even every single writer, every single person at this station, besides John Ireland, who works for the team, said it's over.
Okay, so here's the thing: Luka gets dumped on him, and he's usurped. The team is no longer his, so he doesn't get the lead anymore until now. That's the point I was trying to make earlier.
Mm-hmm.
So how they're doing it, this is a different LeBron.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think you're able to do this when Luka and AR come back. And I'm not sure if you want to, because they're that good, but you don't get to see this LeBron when the other two comes back.
Let me be crystal clear here for a second. I am not for a second suggesting that the Lakers are a better team without Luka Doncic and Austin Reeves. I'm not crazy. Okay, I understand that those are their two best guys, or at least two of their three best guys. However, is there something to be said for just simple plans executed well? That we're not going to overcomplicate this. We're not going to have 35 if-then scenarios. We're not going to have you initiate for half the time and you initiate for a part of the time and you get your turn and you get your turn and you get your turn. And I don't know if I'm looking over here to get it started. I'm looking over there to get it started. I don't know. Am I looking at Luka? Am I looking at LeBron? Is it AR's turn? I don't know. Whereas now it's, guys, LeBron's going to set everything up. He's going to set the tone. I need you to play your guts out. I need you to play defense and trust him. Let him get you where you need to be. Let's go. Let's do it. Play hard, compete, and follow him. That's a pretty easy plan. And because LeBron has kind of been in a different role, he has a little fuel in the tank that maybe he might not have had to be continued to run that mud pit of an offense that they had going for a while. And everything just is simpler, cleaner. I'm not saying it's better, but it's simpler. And with an opponent like the Rockets, it may be enough.
I think that's important, too. It's the opponent that they're playing. With a team with no leader, no Fred VanVleet, with a team that is terrible offensively, unless Durant's going off, because you have a confluence of things that are all working themselves together that makes it so it's like this team can beat that team. Now, you put this Lakers team against any other team.
That's different.
1 through 7, they're in trouble.
Yep.
Well, that's the thing about hope, because never mind. Let's not even talk. It's all about game 3, because you know what comes next if you win the series.
Sure.
Right, but it's all about game 3.
Let's get there. See, then we'll worry about it.
And you never know when Luka and AR come back. But that's another thing, and maybe you can tell me. Ball knower extraordinaire?
I'm not a ball knower extreme because Chris didn't label me as one. Only Trudell.
Well, Chris doesn't get to hand out that knowledge.
He doesn't hand out the names.
Trudell gets to bestow the ball knower extreme on you, not Morales.
I don't know why I'm not labeled as one.
So if you did have Luka and AR, this is just a basketball question, specifically on defense.
Yes.
Could they do what we just saw with those other two guys?
Absolutely.
You could.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. Why? Because
it's funny you get better when two of your worst defenders are out.
No, because we've seen them win 2 games with Luka Doncic and Austin Reeves in Houston. Mm-hmm. And it's the same style that they're playing defensively. As soon as Kevin Durant crossed the half-court line, or as soon as he turns his back, we're going to send 2. And then we're going to force others to make a decision, whether that's Amin Thompson, whether that's Alperen Şengün. And they have done that. And when you have and it's how they're defending it's kind of like a zone in a sense. So you can kind of hide Luka Doncic and you can kind of hide Austin Reeves, but the key into how the Lakers have been playing defensively is just how they're able to move and how they're able to rotate properly. Me and Beto were talking about it during the game, and Greg St. Jean, the assistant coach that sits behind the bench, you can see him just like orchestrating and yelling at the move here, you got to rotate here. And when you have a team that's buying into the defense and is rotating properly, it works.
And they have to. They have to, because the great get-out-of-jail-free card of Luka Doncic isn't there.
Right.
Right? Like before, it's if you get a little slow on your rotations, if you don't quite do what you're supposed to do, or on offense, the same idea here. We can get a little stagnant, but Luka will get a bucket. And he almost always does. So he kind of bails you out of some of this stuff. But, again, when the plan is – if I just said to you, I need you to do one thing and do it as well as you possibly can. Or I said, here are 30 things that I might ask you to do.
Right.
What are you going to be able to do better?
Just simplified is better.
And I think that's where they are right now. Now, I don't think that plan works against other teams, but they don't have to play another team yet.
And maybe what happened to LeBron when he sat out and came up with the third option could happen to Luka on the defensive side or something, just by sitting and watching. I like what this is happening. Keep that in. I'll do this based on that. You never know. I mean, they could hit a new gear. I am not forgetting about March. They were as hot as any team in the NBA.
No question.
Until they went to OKC and everything. They got hit in the face with a bat. But
so did they end up just being incredibly lucky that they didn't end up in the 3 seed? Because they were in that 3 seed fighting. They end up dropping down to the 4 and facing Houston instead of playing Minnesota right now. That against Minnesota, it's a totally different series.
Who knows? You might be right, but they're playing hard, they're playing defense, and they're getting guys to do what they need to do. Now, maybe it wouldn't work against a team like Minnesota, but it works. It works against Houston, and then we'll see what happens next, and maybe you get some other guys back.
Just some fraying at the end of Udoka because of what happened in Boston and all that. You have to question his decision-making, right?
Yes.
At least that. He bounced back. He's got a job. But when you lose your best player the day before the game on a practice collision, that's on you. Clearly, you weren't communicating. There's two guys on separate pages. Sure. Then you have this, where it seems like you have infighting. You get out coached.
Unequivocally.
Right. It's just, I don't know if you can fix this because I don't think you have the proper leadership to do so.
No.
But we'll see. You're going home.
They're going home, and we could be talking about it, but come Monday, we'll have games 3 and 4 in the bag, and we could be having a very different conversation. And if they lose them both, then all of a sudden, okay, maybe the home court is the difference here. We'll cover all that. You mentioned it a second ago, that third role, the third option. Have we come to the conclusion that that's what we're doing moving forward? That's coming up next. It's DeMarco and Travis on a Wednesday with Greg on ESPN LA. Just talking with my friends at Rotolo Chevrolet just the other day, and those guys are the best. They've become friends of mine over the last several years. I've been driving Silverado trucks from Rotolo Chevrolet for a long time. I've bought cars from Rotolo Chevrolet over the years, and they just know how to take care of people. They know how to make you feel good about a purchase. Look, buying a car is a big deal, right? It's a big purchase, and you want to make sure that you know every single step of the sales process, and that's what they do at Rotolo Chevrolet. From the very beginning to the middle to the end, transparent, courteous, and upfront, so you know what's up. That's why they're number one year after year after year. That's why Mike Capozio's dancing on TV, having a great time, because he knows you're going to have a great experience at Rotolo Chevrolet. He's working hard to make sure they get Dealer of the Year award 15 times in a row. They've already done it 14. They're working on the next one. They want to make sure that you're a part of that as well. So if you've been thinking Chevy car truck, the place to be is Rotolo Chevrolet. Right off the 210 freeway, Sierra Avenue exit. You can't miss it. All the Chevy cars and trucks. Great prices, great selection, incredible customer service. If you're thinking traffic, great. Fontana's kind of far, though. I don't know if I want to spend all day driving out there. No problem. RotoloChevy.com. ROTOLO. RotoloChevy.com. And whether you go in or go online, make sure they know that Travis sent you in to Rotolo Chevrolet.
It's Evan Cohen. You know how your NFL draft day needs to begin? Start it with the best NFL talk in sports radio every morning. Unsportsmanlike begins day one of the draft bright and early at 3 a.m. We'll be live from the site of the draft in Pittsburgh. Latest news, information, and we get you ready for the first round. What will the Rams do at 13 on Thursday? We'll get you ready Thursday, 3 to 7 a.m. on Unsportsmanlike with the Super Bowl champ, Chris Canty, Michelle Smallman, Pat the producer, Grumpy Nuno, and me, Evan Cohen, right here on LA's football station, ESPN LA.
Cappy, when I walked into the VisionWorks Brea store, I immediately thought, this is too easy.
I know. And the frames are organized by shape and by price, so you don't have to go digging around. Now, Chris, I had the same experience at VisionWorks in Santa Ana.
Seriously, why go anywhere else but VisionWorks? Their 100-day guarantee gives you peace of mind, so if you change your mind, for any reason, just bring them back.
Buy one, get one free.
Simple scheduling, simple shopping. VisionWorks makes it simple.
It's the Rich Eisen Show on ESPN LA.
Weekdays 9 a.m. to noon before Mason and Ireland.
And the one and only Rich Eisen talks to who we believe is going to be the number one overall pick, Fernando Mendoza.
Are you nervous? Are you nervous-sided? That's a word my wife and I use with our kids, nervous, excited. What are you feeling right now? I don't know. Is that word in Webster's dictionary? I'm not sure, but I want to start using that.
Please.
It's going to be an opportunity and start of a new journey. It's a celebration, but it's a celebration of a start. And I'm really excited to get started on this new journey. And the realization has hit me, especially when I'm on the top 30 visits, where, okay, you're going to be in these NFL facilities in the next 2 weeks. So get ready to rock and roll. You're going to be an NFL player. And so I'm ready for the opportunity. I'm nervous-sided. Can't wait to get started.
You just used it in a sentence. You took it for a spin. Weekdays 9 a.m. to noon before Mason and Ireland. The Rich Eisen Show on LA's mega sports station, ESPN.
ESPN LA.
I can't do it today. I already have plans. Something came up. There are a million reasons to put off a cancer screening, but one reason to keep it. Early detection can save lives. Every screening, every result, every early detection matters. At Pfizer, we're fighting against cancer, aiming for 8 cancer breakthroughs by 2030. Join the fight against cancer and get screened at Pfizerforall.com/screenings.
Harry Douglas here. Let me ask you something. What if you can enjoy the taste of a cocktail, the warmth of a spirit, and still stay fully in control? That's RK Zero Proof, a pioneer in the alcohol-free spirits category. RK delivers bold flavor and a real warming sensation with 0 alcohol, 0 sugar, 0 carbs, and 0 calories. Perfect for nights out, social gatherings, or anytime you want the experience of a drink without sacrificing tomorrow. Check it out at rkbeverages.com. That's ARKAY beverages.com. RK, all the flavor, none of the alcohol.
Hi, this is Jeff Vase of your LA Rams. You're listening to the Rams Super Bowl champion, DeMarco Farr and Travis Rodgers, LA's mega sports station, 710 ESPN.
I stole it, Marco.
Would you I love that.
Yeah.
I love that. I already have like
Ooh,
3.
I'm going to tag the whole city. Give me like 100 of them.
Yeah, so if you're watching this on YouTube, we got a little new DeMarco and Travis show afternoon
I
sticker.
could kind of, you wouldn't know who did that, right? Just because my name is on it, that doesn't mean I did
Just
it.
wear gloves.
There you go.
Don't leave
there
any
you
fingerprints.
Go. See?
Yeah.
Everywhere.
Although I do picture, now that there's like a Ring camera everywhere you go, just you walking down the neighborhood sticking stickers all over
I
it.
might dress different.
Yeah.
I'll put on the half shirt. I'll say it's DeAndre. There you go.
Come on. I don't know if that's going to throw him off the set.
I still don't know how he got away with only doing it for like 5 seconds.
Look, man. I don't know what you're talking about here.
The whole idea was for the entire show.
I don't know what you're talking about. But talking about T-shirts, I have something I want to read in the YouTube chat because Hefe in the YouTube chat says Travis has like 50 of those hoodie light jumpers.
Not 50, but I have quite a few.
Okay,
Wow.
so I was curious. Like you do have a lot of those long sleeve hoodie.
These long sleeve hooded T-shirts I have 9 or 10.
Okay.
I have quite a few.
They're
Here's the
great.
thing. They're the best. It's cold in here.
Yeah.
Yes.
So having just a T-shirt or a golf shirt or something like that, it's not enough. If I wear a hoodie, it's too warm.
Preach, Travis.
This is the
Preach.
perfect weight to have on here, and it looks presentable enough. It's also casual enough. So, Hefe, I appreciate you keeping an eye on my wardrobe. I appreciate you looking out. But
Depending on what shoes
like
you
to
have
do
in
it.
the car, you can pull off happy hour.
Oh, look, you can put a jacket over this, and I'll look fine.
Look like Andrew Whitworth.
Can I tell
yeah.
you
There
what
you
they
go.
said about DeMarco's shirt?
It looks like the 4th of July.
Am I catching another stray?
Yeah.
I mean, strays just go around all
Now
over
what?
the place.
Okay.
They said that it looked like someone threw up on your shirt.
Wow.
Just spat everywhere.
Really? I was thinking more 4th of July.
I'm of two minds.
This is my celebratory Lakers win shirt.
4th of July. It looks like fireworks.
Thank you.
Yeah, and the other one is I get a little bit like Jackson Pollock
There
action.
you go.
Yeah.
Now you're talking.
Yeah.
See?
Yeah.
You're educated.
I'm an educated
Clearly
man.
the person who said
don't
throw
hold it
up
against me.
is not. There you go.
Clearly.
There you go.
But so the Lakers won last. Where's there's only one LeBron James.
Who was
You
always
can't even
say?
fit that in.
Who
You
was
don't
the
even
guy?
say
I mean, it
that.
works. I just fit it in right there.
Luka.
No.
Oh, Ricky Hatton.
No.
There's
You did the Laker guy here. That used to drive me crazy. You would always
There's
say,
only one
Max-
Luka
No,
Doncic.
Max Christie.
Oh,
Max
crap.
Christie.
Max
That's
Christie.
what it was.
There's only one Max Christie. There's only one Marcus Smart.
Marcus was good last night.
Very good.
He
Yes,
was really
keep it
good
up.
last night.
I wonder how you write his epitaph. Like he's not going to the Hall of Fame. He's not going to
No.
be considered a GOAT. But
No.
how would you write Marcus Smart's career right now? Because that was the full Marcus Smart experience.
I got a line for you.
Yeah?
He's a championship caliber player.
There you go.
He was on a championship winning team, and he was an important part of it.
I could see him on
Yeah.
TV.
Yeah.
I could see him on TV at
He's
some point.
tough.
Yep.
He's competitive.
Yep.
But to your point, he's not an all-star. He's not a Hall of Famer, but he's a guy you love to have on your team.
He's the guy you put on the all-star.
Yeah. Yes.
Go cool him off.
Yeah.
He's been in front of some of the league's best players for years.
Yeah.
I'm glad he's getting his due. Yeah.
I totally agree. And Marcus Smart actually has a really good personality as well.
Yeah.
I've seen him on some podcast and stuff. He really, really does elaborate more as far as the game and himself. Like, he's really, really cool.
Very cool. I mean, but when we described him coming over, we described him as, dog.
Yeah.
And he's more than that. He's a hard-nosed, tough player, and he's actually really smart, and he's got something to say.
Because I think everyone was curious to see if the Lakers are going to get a lot of Marcus Smart out of it, meaning that they're going to get that same defensive player of the year caliber type player, and they have.
And he's a little bit older. How about this one? There's been one guard to win DPOY since Gary Payton. It's Marcus Smart.
Boom.
Like,
Great line.
The glove was the glove. They don't give that award to guards very often, and that Marcus Smart won it. That's incredibly impressive.
Now I'm going to the sports award show that you have to do.
OC Sports Awards.
You were good. When you finished there was one after Gary Payton, and it's Marcus Smart. Bring him up. See? You were there. You were there.
Thank you. You know what that is? It's good coaching.
There you go, right there. See,
it's
less
good
is
coaching.
more. Yeah, there you go.
Very
See?
good coaching.
He had you, right? There was one. It was Marcus Smart.
I was on the edge of my seat. I was waiting. I didn't know where you're going to go with it after that. It was well done. I'm excited to see you at the OC Sports Awards.
You're coming?
Of course. Why not? Yeah, I think all of us are going. I don't know if DeAndre can get down there.
Is that an option?
I mean,
no. Everybody that's there.
The OCSportsAwards.org. Tickets available.
Is that
right
an
now.
option? Are we going?
Yeah, we are doing a live broadcast outside of Angel Stadium, and then afterwards we're
You're
all
not
going in.
obligated to stay.
Oh, I'm staying now. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
I didn't know that
we're
was an
all
option.
staying.
Oh, God, I'm showing up in a Speedo.
See, this is
That's going to work.
I've been keeping this not low key among work people because obviously this is has a lot to do, but like my family and all that kind of stuff, and just because then they'll all come and then I'm going to get nervous. And
Oh yeah. Does Susan listen? Hey, Susan, you have to be there at the OC Sports
She's
Awards.
still at the hospital. She's not listening right now.
We're your Cameron crazies. Hey, there you go. Free
You
throw
guys
this
should
way.
paint your chest.
Right.
Sweet tea. You can all have it laid out right in front of me, right? That'll be a good way to look at it for sure.
Wider.
Wider.
With
No,
a
today
hard
was
T.
whiter.
There you go.
Really quick before we go to the far side. LeBron looks fantastic, right?
Yeah.
Like he looks fantastic. I thought LeBron looked really, really good sliding into the third option, like we've called it. Did he just answer all of it? Because I feel like we've gone from, he's probably going to stay, to he's almost certainly going to go, to he's never going to accept a third option, to he's great in the third option, to he's leading the team all over again. That they seem to have unlocked the perfect role for him, which is be the third option when we need you to be, set the things up that you need to get set up, but we can also not ask a lot of you most of the time. We can keep the car in the garage on weekends. But when it comes time to needing a LeBron James type of performance, we can still ask you to do it. Because we're not asking you to do it 4 nights a week, when I do need it, there's plenty of gas in the tank.
Isn't that how the old NBA used to run, kind of? I'm thinking Patrick Ewing.
Okay.
When he got up there in age.
Yeah.
Get him to a situation to where it's winning time and let him take over. I could see them doing that. Is that Greg's Dodgeification thing?
Just it's the I want to say it's kind of Kershaw-y, but the difference is LeBron is still performing at a level that far surpasses what Clayton Kershaw was doing.
But I get you.
I think
get him to
for
those,
me, I was thinking more along the lines of like a Blake Snell sitting him out for the beginning of the season, or Tyler Glasnow sitting him out.
Save basically LeBron?
Right. I think it is a bit of a stretch, but it's the same idea that what the Dodgers do is very much what's happening. And maybe it's coincidence, but Mark Walter just took over the Lakers, and the same type of thing is happening. So, it's a part, to me, it's a little bit of a part of that Dodgerification.
I think it's a little fortuitous that they stumbled into it is probably too strong of a description, but that it kind of presented itself and they seized it when it showed up. That when LeBron was unavailable is about when Luka and AR came back. And all of a sudden it started to look really, really good. And now all of a sudden LeBron comes back in with a little more gas in the tank and asking him a little bit less, and it looks really, really good. Then AR and Luka go down again, and now you really have to ask LeBron to do quite a bit. and he's capable of, like, it just kind of lined up perfect. I don't know if it's by design or by good luck, but they found it regardless.
Yeah, they found it, the fact that he had that time to just be the third option, sitting back and not saying not doing anything. He was still getting out on the fast break. He was still going down the lane with some power dunks, but at the same time, he was hanging out around the 3-point line a lot.
Mm-hmm.
He was letting the other guys do it. He was resting for this playoff time. He thought Luka and AR were going to be here, but it didn't work out that way. And so he was rested and able to go at this level. I don't know how long he's going to be able to do it, but for right now, he's doing it, and it's amazing.
According to people close to him, he might be able to do it for several more years. We'll get into that coming up in just a little bit. It is also NFL Draft Week. It starts tomorrow. What do the Rams do with the 13th pick on Thursday night in the first round? We're all over the 2026 NFL Draft Week on ESPN LA, powered by Pechanga Resort Casino. When a brand new house home suite win is back. Pechanga Resort Casino, official California gaming casino partner of the Los Angeles Rams. More on LeBron and his future and how much price impacts and all of those things. We're just getting started on LeBron. Plus, we'll get you ready. Shohei will bat tonight.
Hey!
He will hit leadoff and pitch, so we're back to normal there. But we got a whole bunch of Far Side to get to
Let's
first.
go.
That's coming up next. It's DeMarco and Travis, ESPN LA.
Hi, it's LeBron. The Lakers play here.
710 ESPN.
KSPN, Los Angeles.
A good karma brands radio station. Don't miss the countdown to kickoff. Presented by BMO, official bank of LAFC.
What's goody? It's Mario Rees here on the next countdown to kickoff presented by BMO. LAFC forward Jeremy Abobasi calls in for a preview of the upcoming showdown with Colorado at BMO Stadium. Plus, Angel City star Savvy King joins the show to share her incredible journey back to the pitch. It's countdown to kickoff tonight at 6:30 p.m. on 710 ESPN and the ESPN LA app.
BMO presents Countdown to Kickoff, hosted by Mario Ruiz on ESPN LA.
Pizza Hut is bringing the heat with their new hand-tossed crust. Crispy and golden on the outside, soft and fluffy on the inside, finished with buttery garlic parm seasoning in every bite. And right now, grab a large pizza with any 3 toppings for just $11.99, delivery or carryout. When you're hungry for big flavor, keep the Pizza Hut coming with the $11.99 large 3-topping deal. Order now at pizzahut.com or download the Pizza Hut app.
Limited time offer. Additional charges for extra cheese and toppings, stuffed crust, and original pan.
In the playoffs, performance isn't just expected, it's engineered. At Lexus Santa Monica, we play at that same championship level. Whether it's the precision of the RX or the pure power of the LC, every vehicle is a masterpiece of performance. Visit our historic showroom, a Santa Monica landmark, and experience a lineup that's as legendary as the game itself. See Matt Unger and the team to elevate your drive. Lexus Santa Monica. In Santa Monica, on Santa Monica. Experience amazing.
Hey everybody, it's Cap. Is it time to sell your home? Whether you're downsizing, moving, or inheriting a property, call Seller's Advantage. With decades of experience, they offer custom cash solutions and can close in days. No repairs, no hassle, just a great offer that gives you peace of mind. Call 888-390-AS-IS or visit sellersadvantage.com. Don't worry, sell happy with Seller's Advantage.
Don't worry, sell happy with Seller's Advantage.
Providence Realty, DRE number 019-15-21-2.
And it is the DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Show right here on ESPN LA.
The Far Side.
And it's time for the Far Side, presented by our friends at Highlands.
The Far Side.
Weekday afternoons at 4 p.m.
Time for the Far Side with DeMarco Farr, right now on the Travis and DeMarco Afternoon Show on ESPN LA.
That's so funny. When you go to like Little League baseball games, are you Batman like me? Are you a Batman guy?
Explain.
I'm just looking around to see who belongs and why are you standing there? Do you have a kid in the game? Who are you?
Occasionally someone will ding my radar.
Okay, yeah. I am. I'm always on alert. Yeah, Batman.
Better safe than sorry.
What was the guy that Ireland, the mentalist? What was his name again?
Oz Perlman.
Oz Perlman.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, that was very unsettling for me.
Very.
It really is.
Yes.
I mean, number one, like that you're in league.
Dark arts.
Yes.
Yeah.
You need to be burned, flogged, something. Or you need to tell me how you did
unsettling.
that. Yes. Or you need to tell me how you did that because that's going to bother me.
Do you like to find that out about when people do magic tricks? Like you like to go and find out how it works?
To the point that I don't go to magic shows because it's so frustrating or scary. Like when you have a guy that guesses your pin right off through your forehead. I need to know how you did that. Right?
Yes.
If you can't explain it to me, you are a demon, and I need to run as far away from you as possible.
The stuff where they make the ace of spades jump out of the deck of cards, okay, that's a trick that I feel like
exactly
I could. That kind of stuff.
Weird.
Yeah.
Okay, so I came face to face with one. This is the perks of being we were NFC champions. We weren't Super Bowl champions. We were NFC champions. So we're the last two teams. So it's picture day. We got the pants on, which is embarrassing. I
understand.
Pants and the jerseys.
Yeah.
It sucks. And there's media everywhere. But right before the media comes in, David Blaine, the mentalist and endurance performer, comes out to entertain us. And he's doing the same stuff. He's doing all this mentalist stuff. And I told you this Isaac Bruce story, right?
I think so.
Did I tell you guys this story about Isaac Bruce in the deck of cards? So David Blaine is doing this whole thing, and he has a deck of cards, and he has Isaac. Isaac is worse than me, right? Isaac doesn't want to do it. He's not that guy, but we made him do it because it's funny. It's Isaac. So David's doing this whole thing, and he's talking just like this to Isaac and being very calm and very cool. And I have a deck of cards here. What I want you to do is I want you to sign it. I just want you to give me a signature like you would sign 1,000,000 autographs. Put it right there. So Isaac signs it, kind of, cautiously gives it to him. And now he's doing little card tricks, right? Right in front of us. But he's talking to Isaac, talking to us about his life, his upbringing, where he's from, how he got into it, how he saw a magician when he was a kid, and that's what spurred him to magic. As he's doing cards, he's showing us like this, there's a signature, as effortlessly. And it's like, wow, this guy's amazing. And then he does this whole thing where he loses consciousness for a second. He's got two people with him. And this one little helper grabs him, and his eyes roll back. He drops the cards, and he goes, "Oh, okay, I think I lost your card, Mr. Bruce. We have to go look for it." So we're picking up cards. Nope, that's not it. Nope, that's not it. Nope, that's not it. He goes, "I think it's over there." Where? 25 yards away. So we walk 25 yards away, and I think it's under the turf. What do you mean it's under the turf? Now, we're in Atlanta. This is turf that doesn't move. It doesn't slide in and out. This is turf that's nailed down. He goes, "I think it's under the turf." Goes to it, put your fingers under there, pull it back. There's the card, right? We see a card.
Right.
He slides it out, picks it up. It's the same one Isaac signed. I have no idea how he did it. How did you get that card from here to there? But as soon as Isaac saw the card, he sprinted off the field. And we had to talk him out, come back, please. We got to take pictures.
Yeah.
Is he out there? No, he's gone. Okay. I'm not going out there until this guy leaves. There's no possible way he could have done that.
Yeah, it's crazy. I don't know. I think I'd like to know that kind of thing. The card trick, I feel like it's just a lot of practice.
Yeah.
That stuff, I have no idea.
But even the hand stuff he was doing, it's wow, you must do that for hours.
Right.
Because he's doing it without looking.
Right.
There's your card.
Yeah.
There's your card. Slides it out slowly. There's your card again. And then he does that, and it goes over there. Then the helper, right? And she was short, but beautiful and French.
Okay.
Didn't speak a lot.
Oui.
And this is another Kevin story. So Kevin's 6'7", she's about 5'2". So David says she's going to guess your favorite color, your high school, and 2 other things. Looks him in the eye and gets all 5 of them right. Right? Kevin starts crying. Really? You can't know this stuff. How do you know? I need to know, or no one's leaving the room. I'm serious.
So what if I book him?
David Blaine?
No. Oh, Perlman. What if I were to book him for the show? Would you trip out?
Well, tell him before he comes in.
He won't reveal secrets. They won't.
If he guesses my PIN number or anything that I haven't said in my life, you're going to have to tell me how you did that before you leave, or we're not leaving.
So we had him on Mason and Ireland a few years ago when he was just getting really, really big. And he did it. He got everything right for both Mason and Ireland. He went through all these crazy things. He did not say the PIN, but he had it. He texted.
He didn't say it, but he had it.
He didn't say it on the air because he didn't want to put his PIN out onto the radio, but he got all of the information right.
How do you think they do that?
I have no idea. I have no earthly idea.
It must be background check, going through your trash.
I have no. But how could you? He does it for every person on Earth. He's picking people at random.
I mean, if I was a con man guy, I guess I would study everybody in the room. And
but if he when he walks into the Rams room and he just picks, Kobe Turner at random, or or I said you pick whoever you want. He doesn't know who. There's 60 people in the room.
Right.
He can't know it for 60 people.
And you can't know what question you're about to ask.
You wouldn't think so.
You'd have to know everything.
Yeah.
Again, then why isn't that guy the richest guy on the planet?
That's
because I would go rob some billionaires then.
I would be trying to. I would use it for nefarious.
Oh, I'd be trying to get in front of Jeff Bezos in a heartbeat.
Yeah, exactly.
let me guess your PIN number.
So I think I'm like you. I want to know how everything's done. So if I see a magic show and I see like a magic trick on TikTok or on Instagram or whatever it is, I find a site that tells you how they do that, and I'll watch how it's done because I just want to know. I don't remember because
Why not just be?
I need to know.
They look behind you. They're giving you the thumbs down.
No, look, that's fine. You don't have to like the fact that I do it. I do it anyway because I like to know. There's a guy on TikTok that goes through everybody.
Oh, I bet the other magicians
I love it.
hate his guts.
They had
love
the masked magician that it was a TV
revealed.
show.
Yeah.
Revealed.
Magic secrets revealed.
He had to keep his face hidden for that. You're costing people money.
Yeah, I was gonna say I know. I don't think it's magic. I know there's a trick that I just don't know how it operates.
Are you sure it's not magic?
That kind of stuff that you're talking about, that I can't explain.
Bro,
that.
it didn't make. I'm right in front of me, Travis, and my feet are firmly on the ground. Right?
Yeah.
The card moved. How did you get it over there?
Hell if I know.
That's what I'm saying.
Hell
is the operative word.
Yeah. No, that's one of those. I don't know if I'd run out of the room, but I'd be like, I'm good with you, dude.
That's it.
Leave me alone. Leave me alone.
All
right.
What a psychic.
Nah.
So the psychics typically deal in like super generalities and then just kind of get closer and closer and closer by guessing and guessing and guessing. That doesn't freak me out.
You go to psychics?
No.
You psychic person?
I've been to one.
No.
Did you for fun or did you really go?
Okay, so quick story. I worked at Fox Sports for a brief period of time. There was I don't remember what was the name of the show. Anyway, we had like 5 episodes. It barely lasted, and it was like we were kind of trying to do like the Daily Show for sports. My friend Brian Gadinsky was the executive producer, and he brought me in to write jokes and stuff for it. So we were doing a thing. This was before John Elway had won his first Super Bowl.
Oh, okay.
And so we were doing a sketch where John Elway was trying to exorcise all of the demons from his previous Super Bowl failures. So I was John Elway in this. So you never saw my face. They would only shoot me from behind, and I had a John Elway jersey on.
Okay.
So I went and ate a bunch of Taco Bell, like pretending that I was just going to eat garbage before the game. We went to a psychic to see what my future was going to be. So I went and had a reading and all of this other stuff.
Bit. Okay.
It was super fun. It was totally inaccurate.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was like, okay.
Anybody
whatever.
else ever have a reading? Reading?
I've done a card reading. Like the girl
tarot cards?
And it's like I guess. I don't know. I went to like a Latina one.
Oh.
But they don't call themselves psychics. Like she didn't call herself a psychic. I did it like maybe 2 times. I was like, nah, man, I don't like to mess with this karma cosmic situation. And I was like, I'm not doing that again.
Yeah.
You know, you used to do the Ouija boards. Remember those were all
Oh,
the rage?
hell
I've done that.
no.
I was moving it. Me.
Somebody's always moving.
Wait,
I'm
you
just
guys
telling
done
I
it?
was moving it.
That's
Laura,
the
they
devil's
sell them
work,
at, they
and
sell
you
them
don't
at
mess
Target.
with that.
They
No.
sell them at Target and
I don't
Walmart.
care.
It's a game like
No.
Monopoly.
I was moving it.
No. Mira, soy Latina. We don't mess with that. Like, no.
No, that's-
Chamuco.
Like,
that's no.
That's devil's work right
Yeah,
there.
I can't do
100%.
that.
So
The occult version of sorry.
Right,
Yeah,
there you
yeah.
go.
It's like, what are we
Exactly.
doing
That's
here? Get
exactly
out of
what
here.
it is.
It's to scare your kids. But I got a palm reading one time, and they went to my hand and they looked at the side of my hand.
Yeah.
And they were telling me all these different things, like you're gonna have 3 kids, you're gonna do like have this great life, have mansion, all these
How'd that pan
random
out?
things. I'm not having 3 kids. I have 1, and I'm done. Like there's no chance that if anyone, no, no, she doesn't want one. I don't want one.
Didn't you have
3.
like another one because it was like an adopted?
Well, she's a stepdaughter. Yes.
Yeah,
Or
see
you
those?
might have
I'm
3
no
and not
longer
know.
married. Huh?
Nothing.
I didn't hear what you said. But
You're
either way-
good. You just keep it
Yeah.
moving.
but it's so they told me all this stuff that I have 3 kids, and that's absolutely not happening. Everything about it was completely false.
Which one's your lifeline? You know?
I think it's the longest one. I think
The
it's the one
longest
that
one?
curves from like your index finger down to your wrist.
Okay.
I think. I don't know.
Right hand, I guess. I'm living forever.
What?
Left hand, not so much.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Are you right or left-handed?
I'm right.
That's
It depends.
You're ambidextrous.
Depends on where you shoot it.
That's
Yes.
right.
What's the line that goes all the way across?
That's the
your hand?
lifeline.
No,
That's
that's
No,
up and
isn't that
Yeah,
your
down.
left?
lifeline's up and down.
No, I don't
Lifeline's
have an
up and down.
I don't have up and down, so then I'm dead, and that doesn't make sense.
See, we're done. See, now,
Ask the Ouija board. They said they're $9.99 at Target. Go get one. It's fine.
I will not touch that. I'm too scared.
ESPN LA is live from the Rams block party at Hollywood Park in Inglewood, starting tomorrow and Friday, days 1 and 2 of the draft. You can catch Mason and Ireland, and then this show, the DeMarco and Travis Show, as we break it all down, what moves the Rams will make and how the draft will shape the season. Plus, enjoy the fanfare, rides, games, nonstop Rams vibes all weekend, benefiting the Rams Foundation. Join us for the draft party only with ESPN LA, home of the Los Angeles Rams.
Got a good text.
What'd you get?
Marcus Smart is just like Derek Fisher. That's high praise.
It's very high praise.
Yeah, a
praise.
championship team type role player. That's high praise.
That is high praise.
Yeah.
Every championship team has a player like that on it. Like, you're going to need some heavyweights. You're going to need your LeBrons or your Magics or your Kareems or your Larry Birds or your Jordans, but you also need Ron Harper.
You need Marcus Smart.
You need Marcus Smart. You need Michael Cooper.
Yes.
You need these guys that are also incredibly important to what you do.
You need Smush Parker.
That's when you turn on the crickets.
Oh, man.
Poor Smush. Remember, Kobe
Oh,
didn't
my
do
God.
Smush any
That poor
favors.
kid.
Didn't do him any favors. All right, so LeBron's role.
Let's go.
We done? We figured it out. It's all good. He's coming back. We're done for sure. We got it. That's coming up next. It's DeMarco and Travis, ESPN LA.
It's Evan Cohen. You know how your NFL draft day needs to begin? Start it with the best NFL talk in sports radio every morning. Unsportsmanlike begins day 1 of the draft bright and early at 3 a.m. We'll be live from the site of the draft in Pittsburgh. Latest news, information, and we get you ready for the first round. What will the Rams do at 13 on Thursday? We'll get you ready Thursday, 3 to 7 a.m. on Unsportsmanlike with the Super Bowl champ, Chris Canty, Michelle Smallman, Pat the producer, Grumpy Nuno, and me, Evan Cohen, right here on LA's football station, ESPN LA.
Hyundai gives you America's best warranty on every new vehicle. It includes a 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain limited warranty, plus 24/7 roadside assistance. That's peace of mind from Hyundai. And these days, that's priceless.
Get 0% APR for 60 months, plus 0 payments for 90 days on the Hyundai Tucson. See your SoCal Hyundai dealer. Offers end April 30th. Call 714-568-7676 for details.
Hey guys, if you're heading into summer without a medical emergency kit, you're taking a risk most people don't think about until it's too late. Summer colds linger and can turn into sinus infections that could last for weeks. Getting sick right before vacation can derail everything. And when you're traveling, finding a doctor and a pharmacy can be really stressful. That's why I ordered a medical emergency kit. It's like having an urgent care and a pharmacy right at home. It includes essential prescriptions like amoxicillin and generic Z-Packs to treat wide ranges of common and serious illnesses. So if you wake up sick, at home or on the road, you already have what you need. No waiting for your doctor, no hours at urgent care, no pharmacy lines, no copays. You just match your symptoms to the right prescription in your guidebook, or you call the telemedicine doctor standing by. Start on your bed sooner and feel better faster. Every home needs at least one medical emergency kit. Order yours online in minutes and it's shipped to your door. Save $45 with our promo code 710 at urgentcarekit.com/710. Promo code is 710 at urgentcarekit.com/710.
Individuals and businesses with tax problems, listen carefully. Do you feel like you're losing control of your finances? If you owe over $10,000 in back taxes or have unfiled tax returns, we can help you take back control. The IRS is the largest and most aggressive collection agency in the world, and they can seize your bank accounts, garnish your paycheck, close your business, and file criminal charges. Take control of your tax problem now by calling the experts at U.S. Tax Shield and take advantage of the Fresh Start program and new laws that may allow us to negotiate a settlement for the lowest amount possible. Our team of tax attorneys and enrolled agents can stop collections and get you protected so you can take control of your financial future. U.S. Tax Shield offers a price protection guaranteed quote to get you protected today. U.S. Tax Shield is A+ rated with the Better Business Bureau, so call now. 800-687-5192. That's 800-687-5192. U.S. Tax Shield. 800-687-5192.
And it is the DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Show. Tomorrow, DeMarco and Travis will be live in Inglewood at the Rams Block Party at Hollywood Park, open to the public. Come on out, press the flesh. Enjoy the fanfare with rides, games, and non-stop Rams vibes all weekend, benefiting the Rams Foundation. And, of course, draft coverage all week on ESPN LA, powered by Pechanga Resort Casino. Win a brand new house. Home Sweet Win is back at Pechanga Resort Casino, official California gaming and casino partner of the Los Angeles Rams. DeMarco and Travis rolls on your Wednesday afternoon on ESPN LA.
So Greg, right as he's walking out during the last break, you guys, I went and got something to drink. You guys were talking, and I didn't know what you were talking about. And as Greg's walking out, he just turns to Lisa and goes, "Well, you don't like to be touched." And I'm like, "Well, no, I mean,
It's
not
true.
by random strangers, not so much, but by depending on the
weird if you
circumstances."
didn't know the conversation.
Yeah, I'm like,
There
what
was
are you
context.
talking about?
There was, right. I got it. He
Yeah.
didn't get it. Yeah.
Right. We were just talking about how Thai massages are the best of the massages.
Yeah.
Oh.
Because they step on your back and then they pull at the end of it they pull you back and crack everything in your body.
Nope.
It's just wonderful.
2 days after, the best.
Oh, yeah.
Everything is loose.
It's day 2.
Day 2. Day 1,
You're sore.
very.
Yeah.
Yeah. They get it. They get all the knots.
I've had one massage in my life, and I could barely walk the next day.
the next day.
Like I was in agony. Like not just sore, like there's muscle soreness from working out or doing a sport or whatever. This was, I think I need to go to the hospital level sore.
Oh, wow.
I was so miserable. I'm
But
like, never again.
You don't get massage.
I've had one and I never
that's
went back and
okay.
did it again.
How many massages do you think you've had in your lifetime?
Oh man, I
How
probably
many times a year?
a year, once every 2 or 3 months.
Yeah,
so
okay.
I go quite often.
Okay.
You're
It's
a
great.
regular too, right?
Twice a month.
Yeah.
Twice a month. Good
Oh,
for
I'm
you.
so
I
jealous.
have to, though. I got to keep things going, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really do. I got to keep things moving.
Hey,
Some things
man,
I can't stretch
Do you have
anymore.
the same person that does it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
generally it's either the same person or somebody that works for her.
Okay.
Yeah, because they know when I come in,
Yeah.
like it's nothing less than 90 minutes.
Oh my.
Yeah, I used to go
They
for
go to work on you.
Well, I used to go for an hour. Like, no,
Yeah.
you need to stay longer. We can't get through half of the. You know what I mean?
They
There's
just call it a day.
Right.
They hit your low back. You're like, we're out.
Right.
I've seen enough.
We
Oh
need more.
my.
Yeah, 90 minutes, 2 hours. Yeah.
I will say though, once you find the right person, you want to stick to that person. Because I took my mom to a place and she was like, I don't like it. And she's not someone that likes people touching her. And then I took her to a different place and she goes, I can come here.
That's
I can come
a
here.
good sales technique. I was adamantly opposed to pedicures until I went and had one, and I'm like, where's this been my whole life?
Yeah.
Same.
Incredible.
Can you guys
Incredible.
talk to
Changes your
Christian?
life.
He won't do it.
Incredible.
It's the greatest feeling. First of all, they massage your feet at the same time.
Yeah,
too,
that's
which-
the
foot
best
massage.
part. Like
Yeah.
the trimming and all that, whatever. I can do that, but it's the deep foot and the lower leg. Yeah,
oh
that's fun.
man.
Oh yeah.
That's
Yeah.
fun.
There you go.
That's fun. All right.
I want a
talk.
massage.
I'll go with Christian. How about that?
Okay.
I'll go with him.
I'm gonna text him because I've told him, I said, he's always sore from the gym or whatever he's doing. And I'm like, babe, go to a massage place. No, I don't like people touching me.
I'll take him. I'll pay for it, but just tell him he has to sing Milli Vanilli.
Oh my God.
Blame it on the rain.
That's all you got to do.
Yeah, yeah.
And you got good feet for a month.
There you go. All right. So LeBron is doing what you said it the other day, and I think you were right that we're going to have to add this to the list. If in fact he can get them across the finish line in this series, it's on the list of things like, hey, when we're talking about this man, we need to mention this, that at 41 years old with a team that was missing its 2 best guys, he went and won a playoff series. I don't want to say single-handedly because he's been getting help with guys like Kennard and Smart, but he is the reason that they won the series.
Yeah, I'm with you. It's it factors into the GOAT debate, and he's starting to, I guess, win people over. And when I say win people, I mean the Jordan folk. So this is.
I don't know about that.
Well, I mean,
I think it's a good. It's another line on his argument that's a good line.
And I'm with you. We saw Jordan. It's different for us, but this. You gotta respect.
Oh hell yeah!
That's what this is unbelievable. Yeah. We were talking about this at the pre-show. The fact that he's doing this at this age and how he's doing it.
Yeah.
Windmill reverse dunk at 40 plus?
It's not.
Come on, man.
It's not like he's tricking people.
No.
He's just running people over,
Yes.
and he's smarter, and he's better, and he's more skilled.
He looks
and,
like LeBron.
Yeah. It's extraordinary, which brings us to, do we all think, okay, I'm going to take you through my journey, and then you guys tell me. I've gone from, I think he'll be back because I think he's going to be back, to, hey, the Lakers, the buses aren't owned by the Lakers anymore. The Dodgers are in charge now. I don't know. To almost certainly he's going to not be here. And now I think I'd bet my car that he's coming back again. Like, I've gone all the way around the horn.
Okay, let me just pour some cold water because there's still the money factor.
Yep.
And like I said, how do you ask LeBron to take less?
Mm-hmm.
And then I know it is what it is. Then you're going to pay AR more than him.
Mm-hmm.
That's not going to go over as people think. So it could be a situation to where LeBron actually leaves and people here are upset by it. Like they wish they had him back. Like the whole Golden State thing.
Yeah.
That's actually picking up steam. It's something you can actually see and imagine.
I can't, but I understand your point.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He may act, this may be his last time in a Laker uniform.
I don't think so. I think they will get the money figured out because I think there's a solution. Ireland mentioned it the other day, and I think it's instead of one for huge dollars, why don't we do two for pretty good dollars, right? Because and then we're not doing the retirement tour if that's not what he wants to do, or if you do, we do, and we can figure all of this other stuff out. But the money, I think, matters a great deal, and I think you're right. I don't think it's about that he needs an extra couple $1,000,000 to go buy jet skis. It's what it represents, right? And I buy that and I accept that. I think that's a fair argument. Like, wait, this is what I'm worth. This is what I bring to you.
This is what you make off me.
Yeah. And that's a very compelling argument to me. But I think a one-off season somewhere that wasn't LA or Cleveland makes virtually no sense to me at this point in his life. The Lakers are climbing the mountain. They're getting better. If I can sell to you, we're going to take care of you financially. We're not going to put you in a position that's weird or ugly or uncomfortable, but we're also going to use the money that we're not giving to you to go get good players. We're going to give you one last shot at this. This is a golden ticket for us to go do it, where you're filling a role. Luka's got his role. We got to pay AR. We're going to go find some more athletic wing and 3-and-D guys, all of the things that we've talked about. But you also get to be a part of this as well, as opposed to just some weird one-off somewhere else. That would be compelling to me if I were him.
So for me, I feel like, doesn't this have to go into a lot of it is up to Luka. Like if Luka he was sold that this is an off season where you're going to basically be able to get whoever you want. You want AR, he's going to stay. You want to go get Tari Eason or other 3-and-D guys, we're going to go and get him. We emptied our books for this summer and decided we're going to fit everybody around you. If he wants that, do you not just do that, right? Even if LeBron's like, I'm ready to come back. I'll come back for 2 years, $25 million, and stick into this. If Luka says, I kind of want my team, that this is supposed to build around me now. I'm 27 years old. I'm the future of the franchise. This is my team.
The personnel would be different in these two scenarios, but he's the future of the team. He's the star. He still is. Like, we're sliding LeBron into the third option, where we're mothballing him. And not in a bad way, but we're going to be very conservative. We're going to Dodgerify him. We're going to make sure that you're fresh when we need you at your absolute best, which is namely towards the end of the season. Is there a better player that they're going to go acquire in the offseason that's better than LeBron James?
Probably not.
Probably not.
Younger, more athletic.
Maybe.
A guy that doesn't have the mileage, a guy you can play. You don't have to worry about sitting him. You can get a young, athletic dude to kind of replicate that, but he's not going to be LeBron.
Yeah, that's still going to be, even if it's $25 million.
And it's way cheaper.
Yeah, but even if it's $25 million, even if it's 30, whatever it happens to be, that's taking away from going into other people. I don't know. I think I'm agreeing with you. I think he's coming back, most likely. But if Luka goes to Rob Pelinka and Mark Walter and says, look, man, I'm ready to build my team.
Your point's a good one. If Luka thumbs downs this, then it's thumbs down, and you're on to the next thing. But I think Luka understands that they're a better team with him on the team than without him.
I just think the better he plays and the more he keeps doing this, if he wins the series, your stock is never going to be higher. And there's two places. Golden State is one. That's pie in the sky. Cleveland is also an option. But you have to be able to justify what they're going to pay you.
Yeah, Cleveland can't make the salaries work either because they're in the apron. So
They can't make it work.
They can't make it work because they're in the 8th.
And they're in a weird. They have Donovan Mitchell. They have James Harden. They have
Mobley.
Mobley.
Either way, wherever he plays, he's going to have to take a haircut.
Yeah.
But also, Trav.
Good luck.
Or everybody in the room, actually, not just for Trav. But, we talked about if you do get LeBron back and you have him back and you use him the way you're saying, like where you sit him and you kind of hold him back so he can go gas in the later season and the postseason, you're also putting more mileage and more pressure on AR and Luka in the regular season if you don't have anybody else to come in and help them out.
They're young and they're going to make $60 million a year. That's what you're here for. Right? Like the part of me giving you the bag, part of me giving you, that number 2 status on this team is we're not going to manage your minutes. You got to go out there and do it. You got to carry the water. That's what this is. You got to go be Wembanyama. You got to go be SGA. You got to go be Jokic. You got to go play every night.
Yeah, but then also bring guys that are going to be able to assist and not sit and wait until you need them.
For as great as he is and how he's playing, you have to get younger, period.
Yes. Can't they do
There's
both?
no way around that.
Is there a way to kind of try to thread the needle and do a little bit of both?
Only if he agrees to accept less.
Yeah.
And that starts that whole conversation again.
It does. And look, and if he's completely opposed to it, then maybe that's – and then the other part, and we'll talk about this coming up a little bit, that Rich Paul was talking about how he sees him playing for well beyond just one more year. So we'll see what that looks like too.
Doesn't Rich Paul get a percentage of what he makes?
Maybe just
LeBron played 10 years.
But also remember what Brian Windhorst said on the morning show just a couple of weeks ago is that you have to do LeBron first before AR.
Yeah.
So and that's a huge part of all of this. So if he wants AR, if AR is going to come back, you got to figure out the LeBron portion of it first. And if he wants to hold off and he's like, yeah, you know what, I'm going to take my time. That changes everything too.
I know we're up against it. Can you do me a favor?
What's that?
Pretend you're talking to LeBron. Pretend DeAndre is LeBron.
Do you want him to turn around and I talk to him?
Yeah, I want you. Talk him into taking less money. I want to hear your argument.
I am not Rob Pelinka. Hey,
I seriously want to hear the
hey,
argument.
LeBron. All right,
can I
try?
LeBron.
Okay, wait. LeBron?
LeBron. Oh, wait, you going to Travis?
Yeah,
now?
Travis said he could do it. Go ahead.
There's nothing we want to do more than bring you back. There's also nothing we want to do more than win a championship. And we think we need to do both of these things. The one obstacle to this is that if we give you as much as you deserve and as much as we would like to give you, we can't really do anything else. And we're going to be right back where we were a year ago. However, if we can find a way to make the numbers work financially and bring you back at something that unfortunately is not what you're looking for and unfortunately is not something that we want to give you, I do think we can get the pieces in place to go beat Oklahoma City, to go beat San Antonio, but only if we can find the way to make the math work. Unfortunately, if you need to get what you're actually worth, I don't think I can make it happen here, but you should go get it somewhere else.
That's pretty damn good. Yeah.
But then what if he was to be like, okay, but I want to have a little bit of a saving to the roster and the guys that we get as well?
That I can understand why you'd want to feel that. Unfortunately, we're not going to do that. That we've hired this person or that person. We trust them. We're going to let them do that. We're not going to have any input from anybody other than our staff of analytics people, general manager. They're going to do all of it.
That's pretty good. He's got a choice, right?
Yeah, he's got a choice.
I want to give it to you. I can't.
Yeah, he's got a choice.
I can't. And if they say you can, well,
you had me on building a team to beat OKC. I want to be a part of that.
Yeah.
That would be great. Yeah.
Where else? Unless you're going to go to OKC.
Yeah. Keep talking about the money doesn't matter. What matters is the glory.
I want to give it to you. I can't.
Yeah.
I can't.
That's pretty good. See, Greg, there you go. What do you do? See?
Yeah,
that was good.
That was fantastic.
Yeah, you left him
Travis
hanging.
Rodgers School of Content.
Well, he learned it from the Greg Bertrand School of Content.
Thank God.
Trying to give it to you, Travis.
Thank God. I appreciate it, Laura. I appreciate it. We got the Orlando and Detroit are playing right now. DeAndre's going to give us our NBA Round 1 playoff update. That is coming up next. Plus, Wemby got his face smashed yesterday. That was rough. It's all coming up. Marco and Travis, ESPN LA.
And coming up tonight at 6 p.m. on ESPN LA, don't miss the Meet the Partner podcast with Dr. Monica Sanchez, City Council member of Pico Rivera. We're going to talk about the World Cup plans in Pico and her run for Congress. Then at 6:30 p.m., countdown to kickoff, presented by BMO with Mario Ruiz and LAFC, coming up at 7 p.m. tonight. So when DeMarco and Travis are over, don't hit the button, yo. We keep rolling right here on LA's mega sports station, ESPN LA.
Hey, everybody, it's Cap. Are you downsizing or inheriting a home? Want to cash in on your equity, Call Sellers Advantage. They buy homes as is with no costly repairs or commissions. Get a competitive cash offer and close in days or on your timeline. Sellers Advantage has over 20 years of experience and even offers a $20,000 advance for moving expenses. Call 888-390-AS-IS or visit sellersadvantage.com for your no-obligation offer.
Don't worry, sell happy with Seller's Advantage.
Providence Realty, DRE number 019-15-21-2.
John Ireland here. You want a vodka that's championship caliber? Look for Blue Ice Vodka at Ralph's, America's largest potato vodka. Double gold rated, just 64 calories an ounce. Classic, Huckleberry, or double espresso. Blue Ice Vodka. Vodka with standards.
Good Karma Brands is proud to be an equal opportunity employer, providing equal employment, development, and advancement opportunities to all teammates and applicants. To learn more about careers with us, please send an email to talentacquisition@goodkarmabrands.com. That's talentacquisition@goodkarmabrands.com.
Individuals and businesses with tax problems, listen carefully. Do you feel like you're losing control of your finances? If you owe over $10,000 in back taxes or have unfiled tax returns, we can help you take back control. The IRS is the largest and most aggressive collection agency in the world, and they can seize your bank accounts, garnish your paycheck, close your business, and file criminal charges. Take control of your tax problem now by calling the experts at U.S. Tax Shield and take advantage of the Fresh Start program and new laws that may allow us to negotiate a settlement for the lowest amount possible. Our team of tax attorneys and enrolled agents can stop collections and get you protected so you can take control of your financial future. U.S. Tax Shield offers a price protection guaranteed quote to get you protected today. U.S. Tax Shield is A+ rated with the Better Business Bureau, so call now. 800-687-5192. That's 800-687-5192. U.S. Tax Shield. 800-687-5192.
And it is the DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Show, 4 o'clock hour, the 4 p.m. Waba Grill Happy Hour. Head to Waba Grill weekdays after 3 p.m. for their $5 happy hour and try their new chili crisp dumplings. Bold, crunchy, and tossed in a fiery crisp. Paired with a premium Waba beverage drink like that new strawberry watermelon lemonade. Both for just $5 only at Waba Grill. The 4 p.m. Waba Grill Happy Hour rolls on with DeMarco and Travis right now on ESPN LA.
For inspiration.
Getting some text from Marco saying I need to give Thai massage a chance.
They know.
That I need to do it. To muscle through then they agree with you. 90 minutes is the number that after the first 30 minutes when you stop worrying about everything, then you just kind of lean into it. That's when it gets good.
There you go. We should go. I got a good spot. Let's see. Is it close enough? There's a Manhattan Beach location.
Okay, it's kind of on the way home.
Is that on
I
the
can
way
hit
home?
Brothers Cousins as I go down there.
Yeah.
I'm going to go tomorrow, I think, Laura.
Really?
Yeah, I think I'm going to do it again.
We almost went last night.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. After the Laker game, I was hanging out with Lauren from Chef Merito, and they were talking about tacos. Sorry, I got excited about tacos. We were talking about tacos, and that name came up, and they're like, oh, yeah, that's a really good spot.
It's legit.
And I'm like, I need to go.
Yeah, it's legit.
We should do a Friday. A Friday.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have nothing to do the next day.
Yeah.
We'll go to Brothers Cousins
and
after the massage, not before.
Okay.
You don't want to be in there on a full stomach. With
No,
somebody standing on your back,
I feel like there's some pressure points that wouldn't go great.
It's a terrifying feeling too. You're like, oh, I feel some. No,
Yeah.
Don't hit that spot. Don't hit that spot.
Yeah.
Hard to relax and clench at the same time.
Wait, is that like the worst
I
place
lived
to
my
be in?
entire life like this. You know, like even when I'm relaxed, I'm still got my fists closed. So I'm not the most relaxed individual in the world. All right, we're into the first round of the playoffs. We got games. Lakers, of course, up 2-0, but there are other things going on. D, what do you got for us?
So we saw the two games last night with San Antonio Spurs, and we got the Boston Celtics and the Philadelphia 76ers. So I thought the Boston Celtics were going to go out there and, kind of punch the Sixers in the mouth and take a 2-0 series lead. No, it was not that case. The 76ers ended up pulling out the victory to even the series up at 1 apiece, and it was all through the hands of the rookie guy, VJ Edgecombe. Woo. By the way, I love that name.
It's such a good name. It took me a long time to realize it wasn't B as in like buddy, and V as in like victory. I'm like, VJ, that's awesome.
Yes. Yeah. So VJ Edgecombe, he led the way with 30 points, and he looked really good getting to his spots. They were doing this without Joel Embiid as well, which, man, hopefully Joel Embiid can somehow figure out a way to stay healthy on the basketball court, man. So, yeah, we're real skeptical about that. But the series is now even at 1 apiece. Now they got to go to Philadelphia, and let's see if the Philadelphia 76ers can go ahead and see if they can kind of make it
be a
interesting.
huge upset.
Be a huge upset. And then the other one with the San Antonio Spurs and the Portland Trailblazers. And honestly, with Victor Wembanyama going out of the lineup, I still expected the Spurs to go out there and win that game. And the Trailblazers have been, one of those surprising teams. They went in there and they won the play-in tournament against the Phoenix Suns because everyone had the Suns winning that game. And so the Trailblazers shocked everyone. And then now the fact that they got one game against the San Antonio Spurs, even though Wemby was out, is still very, very surprising. And just seeing how they were playing in that game. And normally they were led by their guy who is Denny Avdija. No, it wasn't him. He was actually struggling towards the end of that game. And it was Scoot Henderson, who we haven't really heard much about.
Baby.
Scoot Henderson is back. And I want to play a clip for you guys. I don't have it loaded up just yet, but he kind of rubbed me the wrong way. And
Scoot did?
Yes.
Please. Okay.
It's not anything bad, but they asked him a question in regards to.
You gonna play it?
I'll play it. I'm just gonna load it up. But
Wemby, is Wemby okay? He smacked his face pretty hard.
Concussion protocol.
I thought he was sleeping.
He got rocked.
Yeah.
Yeah, he hit his face hard.
Wow.
The way he fell, I obviously worried about for his head and all that, but just, oh man, did you hurt something? Because
I thought he knocked his teeth out.
That's yeah, you hit hard.
Yeah, and face first.
Yes.
And look,
it's a long way down.
Are we all on the same page that I'm not picking them to win the NBA championship, but if the Spurs won the title, are we shocked?
No.
Me neither.
Not at all.
No, he's going to win one eventually.
And if it happened this year, I wouldn't be knocked me over with a feather shocked. They lost to the Portland Trailblazers when he came out of the game. That's how big of a difference that guy makes. That you go from their sky is literally the limit to you beat a play-in team or you lost to a play-in team.
Right.
That's how much of a difference one guy makes if that's the guy.
Definitely their MVP. No doubt. Yes.
Are they the only team? I'm sorry. Is OKC the only team we talked about this that can afford to lose like their star and still be a contender?
They got two teams.
Yeah, I think if you took Jason Tatum, Nikola Jokic, we've seen it with Luka right now. Wemby, we just saw that. Cade Cunningham. I'm trying to think of the other best players. I've got Anthony Edwards. It's a wrap.
Yeah.
If you took SGA off, I don't think it's a wrap.
Still got a shot.
As long as as long as Jalen Williams is playing, they're going to be okay. They're not as good at all.
But you still have a shot to win.
They have a very good shot to win.
The thing that cracks me up about Boston real quick is their answer to missing a bunch of threes.
Shoot more.
Yeah. By the way, it works for them.
Yeah.
I love
it. It works for them.
I do love it.
Do you like watching it?
I give the Boston Celtics, and I know a lot of people are going to hate speaking about the Celtics here, but
be careful.
Yeah, I got to be careful. I don't mind it because they do play hard on the other end of the basketball.
Hard. I like their coach.
And Joe Mazzulla is a lunatic, man. He gets the most
crazy
out of his guys, so yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, okay.
Do you like watching it?
When they go in.
Yeah. I don't.
When they're bricking, it's bad basketball.
It's just the same thing over and over and over again. And I'm not saying it's not effective. No, effective is different than fun to watch. There's a lot of stuff that's effective that is not a lot of fun to watch, and that's getting close to me. Like just endless barrage of 25-footers is like, all right, what are we doing?
There's certain people that you can watch do it. Like I enjoy watching Steph Curry.
Sure.
I enjoyed watching Damian Lillard. I don't enjoy watching Duncan Robinson. I don't, like he's a good shooter, but that's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for the guys that are insane 3-point shooters. Luka hitting amazing threes. That's cool to watch. Seeing Jared Vanderbilt take threes, I don't need to see that.
Oh, we're not comparing Duncan Robinson and Jared Vanderbilt.
No, just in the fact of not in style of play or how good they are, just of people that I don't need to see shoot threes.
So I just wanted to play this Scoot Henderson clip because he was asked, because he had 31 points last night against San Antonio Spurs. And he was asked, what moment did you know that you were feeling it tonight? And this is a response to the question and kind of rubbed me the wrong way. So I'm going to play it for you guys right now.
Locked in from the opening jump there. Was there a moment that you felt it pregame, locker room, warm up, during the game? When did you realize you had it tonight?
When I woke up.
What? Elaborate. What went through your mind? What, you woke up and did what?
I woke up, brushed my teeth, went downstairs, got dressed for shoot around. I say right after I brushed my teeth, going downstairs. Yeah.
So why then?
I don't know. It's just a feeling. I get it. Kind of just telling myself the night before, like, just attack. Like, they can't mess with you. So, yeah, that was my goal, to come here and attack.
What's wrong with that?
When I woke up, and then, when I brushed my teeth, like, come on, man, just
The
nervous.
Arrogance.
No, that's not the arrogance. I don't mind that. It's just say it straight up, like, look, man, I was in a groove. I was in a groove tonight. Maybe it's just me, but
he answered the question.
He did.
Yeah.
It was just boring. Like,
Yeah.
he needs to cut to the part where he's like, man, I was walking downstairs and I just had a thought, no one can stop me.
Yeah.
And that's how it went. They're like, okay, cool.
If you cut the pauses out, that's
yeah,
what he said.
but it's like, well, every day starts with when you wake up. We know that.
True.
Like, otherwise, that's the end of the line. We're done. We're telling a different story.
Yes.
Hopefully, we all brush our teeth next. Hopefully, that's like
We get to that point.
Let's just get to the part where you're giving yourself a little pep talk.
Okay.
That's cool.
Well,
I like the
again,
pep talk.
another thing for the OC thing. See, the pause is too long. See, there you go.
Yes.
Be quick.
Timing matters.
Timing does matter.
Yes.
People get nervous in front of a microphone, just like Deshaun Foster saying UCLA is in LA.
He's right, though.
But it's right. It's the same thing. That was my coach. That was my guy.
He's right, though.
It's when you get in front of a microphone.
But
your mind
DeAndre,
stops sometimes.
Haven't you had a day where you knew getting out of bed, you're about to there's no one on the planet that's stopping you?
I want to say get out of bed, but when I was warming up, I was like, oh yeah, the jumper is
I've
there
had
tonight.
days like that. As soon as my foot touched the ground, I'm not going to be blocked today.
I'm usually wrong.
Frequently
wrong. I'm going to hit spots all day today. Why does that ball off the wall? Yeah.
You liar.
The reporter kind of did that guy dirty.
A little bit.
Said, like he tried to answer the question, didn't give you a great move on.
Let it go.
Let it
go.
Let it go.
What's
let
his
it
name
go.
again? Scoot
Henderson.
Scoot Henderson.
Whereas
okay.
Deshaun Foster, the question, tell me about your program, is not a trick question.
How did he actually answer that again? What did he say?
Well, first off, we're in LA.
We play football. It's where SC is.
Right. If you don't know, we're in Los Angeles.
Yeah.
That was how he started that.
Whole
thing.
We're in
LA.
There we are. Okay.
Yeah.
His geography was sound.
He answered the question.
He's not wrong.
He's not wrong. That's a better way. He's not wrong. It's just not what we expected.
I'm trying to think if there's a single topic that you could tell me, hey, I need you to talk about this for 30 seconds that I couldn't pull it off. Then something I know nothing about, much less something that I actually am in charge of.
When you go hang out with your wife and all the doctor people.
Yeah. Okay. You want me to talk about that?
Yeah.
So, okay. 30 seconds on the hospital.
I got the clock. Go.
Okay. Ready? Well, I think the thing that's most interesting about a hospital environment is how many different superstars there are in it. You think of just doctors and nurses, but there's so many more people that go into it. There are technicians, and the way that they work together as a team, the way that they're able to integrate all of these different specialties to be able to help all of these different types of patients, it just blows my mind every single day. I'm so inspired when I go in there. I'm so excited to be a chance to be a part of this team. I cannot wait to get started.
Nailed it. Look at that. See?
Just talk, dude.
There you go.
You talk for a living. That is, you're being paid right now to be talking.
He's a football coach for a living. Tell me about the program is not a trick question.
No, but you're talking into a microphone. You know how to do those things. He can talk to the players. He can talk to the coaches. Actually, no. I'll take that back. I'll take it back. He can't talk to the players. He can't talk to coaches because they didn't win anything.
No.
Yeah,
just talk, dude. Yeah. That's funny.
I'm not saying it's got to be Newt Rockney. I'm going to run through a brick wall for you.
Just talk. Yes.
Yeah, we got some good guys this year.
Oh, my God. You'll
Very
never live that
excited
down.
to get them out there. We got a lot of work to do. We got to get after
There
this.
you go. Bring up every cliche
The Big Ten is no joke. We're
There you
excited
go.
to be here.
We didn't know it, but that was a sign of things to come, wasn't it?
Yes, no, yes. DeMarco,
my God,
hand to God. The second I heard that, I'm like, they're dead.
Yep,
they're dead.
We're in L.A.
Yeah, we are.
Yes.
You got anything else?
See, and then Scoot Henderson, all he had to, again, this is just me. I get it. This is all just me. But he could have just been like, yeah, look, man, when I woke up out of bed, like Travis said, I woke up, brushed my teeth, and, heading into the game, I was like, you know what? This is feeling good. I warmed up, had my pregame routine. Jump shots were falling. And as soon as I saw that first bucket go into the game, I was like, oh, yeah. The way the Spurs were guarding me, I was like, yeah, I can get to my spots with ease.
10 seconds.
That's good. That's better than he brushed his teeth.
There you go.
It's NFL Draft Week. What will the Rams do with the 13th pick on Thursday night in the first round? We are all over the 2026 NFL Draft Week on ESPN LA, powered by the law offices of Jacob Emrani, the chosen legal partner of the Los Angeles Rams. Call Jacob at 1-800-345-6789. Little tip or no tip coming up next. It's DeMarco and Travis, ESPN LA.
It's the Rich Eisen Show on ESPN LA.
Weekdays 9 a.m. to noon before Mason and Ireland.
And the one and only Rich Eisen talks to who we believe is going to be the number 1 overall pick, Fernando Mendoza.
Are you nervous? Are you nervous-sighted? That's a word my wife and I use with our kids, nervous, excited. What are you feeling right now?
I don't know. Is that word in Webster's dictionary? I'm not sure, but I want to start using that.
Please.
It's going to be an opportunity and start of a new journey. It's a celebration, but it's a celebration of a start. And I'm really excited to get started on this new journey. And the realization has hit me, especially one of the top 30 visits, where, okay, you're going to be in these NFL facilities in the next 2 weeks. So get ready to rock and roll. You're going to be an NFL player. And so I'm ready for the opportunity. I'm nervous-sighted. Can't wait to get started.
You just used it in a sentence. You took it for a spin.
Weekdays 9 a.m. to noon before Mason and Ireland. The Rich Eisen Show on LA's mega sports station, ESPN.
ESPN LA.
LA's biggest pizza party is back. Pizza City Fest returns to LA Live April 25th and 26th. Bigger, bolder, and cheesier than ever. 40 of Southern California's top pizzerias. 2 epic days. 1 massive celebration of pizza. An all-inclusive ticket delivers unlimited pizza tastings, unlimited beverages, and unlimited desserts. All for just $99. Pizza City Fest at LA Live, across from Crypto.com Arena, April 25th and 26th. Tickets on sale now at LALive.com/Pizza City Fest.
Hey, it's Ireland. Count the ER visits. Count the missed work. Count the follow-up scans. Count the rehab. Now, count on Jacob. 800-345-6789.
Call Jacob.
Every 40 seconds, a child is reported missing. That's 2,000 children every single day. It's a heart-wrenching reality that we can no longer ignore. Find the Children is a non-profit organization dedicated to helping find missing kids. You can be a part of their mission by donating your unwanted vehicle, running or not. Call 1-800-294-0222. We guarantee that you will receive the maximum tax deduction. We provide fast, free pickup with 24-hour response. Call 1-800-294-0222. Find the Children provides crucial resources to help find missing children and educational materials to teach kids how to recognize and avoid predators. Our recovery programs have a proven track record of reuniting kids with their families. It's time to act. Donate your unwanted or unused car. Help us build a world where every child is safe. Pick up the phone and call 1-800-294-0222. Together, we can bring these kids home safely. This advertisement was paid for in partnership with Cars R Us and Find the Children.
And it is the DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Show. 4 o'clock in the Southland. You know what that means. Time for Tip or No Tip. Tip or No Tip. With producer Laura. Tip or No Tip time. Take it away, producer Laura.
Thanks, guys.
Oh, my bad. We were doing Spanish songs.
Are we on?
Yeah, we're on.
Oh, man, I'm sorry.
That's why I was getting yelled at to come back.
Mike, my bad. Have you guys heard the Clash song, Should I Stay or Should I Go?
Sure.
Did you know they sing part of that song in Spanish?
They repeat it. So they'll say a lyric.
In the actual song?
Yeah.
In the actual song.
I
Yeah.
never knew
you just
that.
played it for me.
Yeah. I had
really?
no idea.
Yeah.
I was dying. Are
No
they saying
tip.
what no tip?
No tip on that.
No
'cause
tip.
I did not
Okay.
know. I did not know. All right. So, yes. Thanks, Chris. Into Tip or No Tip. So, there was a Nike ad that sparked some controversy. I don't know if you guys saw it. It says Nike had an ad for the Boston Marathon, and it got pulled because the ad said, runners welcome, walkers tolerated. Did you guys see that? Did anybody see that?
I did not.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, that was like a big thing. I have friends that are runners. They were pissed about it. So they were, posting a bunch of things. So critics blasted them saying they were pace shaming, or they were saying, they were shaming other runners. You might be injured, but you still got into the Boston Marathon. And that, you can't just go to the Boston
No, you
Marathon.
have to qualify.
You have to qualify.
With
So-
an insanely fast time, by the way. I think it's 3 hours and 12 minutes.
Yes. So
Are you serious?
Yes.
yeah, you have to qualify
You
for
just
this.
can't run the Boston Marathon
No.
for fun?
No.
No.
Wow.
There's a few marathons that you must qualify, and Boston is one of them. So people were saying like, oh, you're a little too sensitive because you have to qualify. That's the whole point. You know, you're tolerated if you're walking, you must run. But anyways, the ad got pulled. A lot of people were saying that Nike went a little too far, and they even said they missed the mark. So tip or no tip, Nike saying and putting that out there contradicts their "just do it" quote.
You gotta go tip on that, right? Just do it. What was the actual quote they used?
So the ad said, "Runners welcome,
Walkers
tolerated."
Yeah, they missed that. Yeah.
Because the whole point is just do it.
That does fly in the face of just do it.
Yeah, it's tip. I'm not offended as a walker. I'm not offended. Like the people that run by me are doing more than I am.
Yes.
But it is counterintuitive. Just do it is just get off your ass and move.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes.
Whether that's walking or, sprinting up a mountain, just get moving. And it is, it's the opposite of that, but I'm not offended as
We're
a
walkers.
walker. Yeah.
Runners get the right of way, right?
Of course they do.
Just making sure.
They're doing
Okay.
more.
There you go.
Yeah.
I'll move over.
Yeah.
There you go.
Unless
Right.
there's 4 wide and they're all talking at the same time, and then you got to get out of their way.
With the dogs.
Ay, ay, ay.
It's the
I
whole
missed
thing
that
great.
story.
Yeah, you did. Yeah.
But I can figure
You
it
already
out.
know what it is.
Yeah, I do.
It's the
I
whole
do.
thing. It's the whole
I do.
thing.
The 4 wide and
4 wide, all talking forward.
Don't piss them off. It was a whole thing. What about you?
I already
Rick?
know.
Tip
I
or
already
no
know.
They
tip?
see me coming
it's-
from like
it's
60
tip.
yards away, and they're just,
See, you got him there.
Yeah.
no one listening. It was awesome.
I wish I actually heard the story the first time. It's amazing.
Okay, well, I think you said tip. I'll
I
go
did.
on.
Tip.
Okay.
Tip.
So Coachella just wrapped their second weekend, and more than over 200 people were arrested across both weekends, with most cases tied to drug possession. Police say that 106 arrests happened during weekend 2 alone, plus dozen were caught with fake IDs and intoxication.
Ooh.
There was another 85 people who got cited for misusing disabled parking place cards. Despite the arrest, the festival still pulled massive crowds with over 100,000 people per day. So keep those numbers, 100,000 people per day. Only 200 people were arrested across both weekends. So tip or no tip, with 100K people per day and only 200 arrests, aren't you surprised it would be more? So wouldn't you think it would be more than 200 people?
That's still a lot.
You think so?
200 people?
For 2 weekends.
That's still a lot of arrests for 2 weekends.
So there's 100,000 people a day, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So that's 400,000 people.
Uh-huh.
200 arrests is a pretty small number.
You think?
Small.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
but when you think there's 200
It's 200,
people.
but relative to the amount of people that are there, that's really small.
Okay. I'll go no tip, he goes tip, right?
I'm going to
Yeah.
do the math.
That's still
real
a
quick.
lot.
Because
Yeah.
I felt like it was a little bit. For 2 weekends?
I'm with you.
Yeah, it's
I
a little bit. So is tip that it is a little bit?
Yeah,
Yeah.
tip is a little bit.
little bit. Yeah, it's a very small amount for
It's
200,000 people.
0.0005% of the people that were there got arrested.
That's pretty impressive.
That's-
the fact that they
yes.
did that good of a job.
Yeah.
Good on them. I'm sure other people had some other issues that they're just like, okay, just get out of the way, all right? We don't want to arrest you.
Are we saying that the people were well behaved or do
I
you need
think
more
so.
police?
No, I think it was well behaved.
Oh.
Well
now that I
behaved.
don't believe.
I don't believe
I
that
think that's
either.
all
They
you
were
can
behaved
catch.
enough not
Right,
to. Well,
right.
You know, when we were walking
Yeah.
back from the Dodger parade
to get
in
arrested.
2024, remember who the guy that was
Yes,
just
hammered.
literally
Yes.
fall down. He could not take a step without
Gone.
nearly crashing down. And there was one of LAPD's finest was out there and saw this guy and said, "Hey, come here for a second." The guy staggers over to him, and I'm like, "Oh, this guy's going to jail for sure." And the cop says to him, he goes, "Sit down right
Sit
there
down.
and don't move until I tell you it's okay." And just we're going to sit there.
Yeah.
You're going to sober up. You're going to have to sit there for maybe a couple hours or
Right.
whatever it is. But like, that's good police work.
There
right
you go. Yes.
Let that guy have a good time and make sure he's not going to hurt himself or anybody else.
Right.
But perfect.
Yeah, less people being arrested is actually a good thing at these festivals.
Yeah, that-
as long as
I-
they're not like doing something nefarious, you know.
Right.
True.
Did you guys know anybody that went to Coachella?
Yes.
My brother-in-law, yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
A friend of mine, had a blast.
See,
Janessa went.
I know Janessa went. So last night at the suite, we were talking about that because Lauren's friend went to Coachella last week. He's like, man, my
Who's
cat's
Lauren?
Oh, from Chef Marito, sorry. And he's like,
School.
yes, thank you, Greg. His calves were hurting. He's like, man, I'm a little over the age group, but I'm really glad I went. And that's exactly how I feel. Like,
Really?
I'm a little too old to be, not that I'm shaming anybody who went. I just can't do it. My knees ain't up to par. My back ain't up to par. I don't want to be around that many people. Like,
It
all
is a
of the
great
above.
time out there.
All of the things.
That was a mentalist. Before I didn't have to ask. No.
Trying to think, a 9mm, a Glock, a team of horses, holding one of my children hostage. Like, these are the things that would have to happen to get me to one of those.
You haven't
events.
gone yet, D?
Oh, no, I've gone.
You've gone?
Yeah, I'm from out there. So
Oh, that's
yeah,
right.
yeah.
Okay, you're still in the age group.
Yeah, it's a good time.
When do
man.
you become the old man at Coachella? 35?
Right now, yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
no.
There's people that are older than 35 and are still out there having a wild ass.
I know, but when do you become the old guy?
You never do.
You never do?
No,
Okay.
because there's people that go to festivals.
You know what I'm saying?
I do.
Yeah.
It's when you don't know any artists that
Yes.
are there. When there's like the headliners, if you don't know one of the headliners,
You're the old guy.
You're the old guy.
That's a good rule.
But there's other
Okay.
people underneath the headliner that still perform that you
Sure.
guys would be familiar about. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I see it. I don't think it's an age thing. I think when you're mortgaging everything to go to Coachella, you shouldn't be at Coachella.
That's true.
I got an answer to your question, I think. It's when you're not there to listen to the music, you're there to be a creep. That's when you're the old guy.
Why we gotta say people are being creeps?
Yeah, that's why that's when. Yeah.
Makes sense.
That's
Yes.
when. If you're 70 and you want to go listen to Justin Bieber, knock yourself out.
Right.
Like go have a good time. But if you're there being a weirdo,
You're the old guy.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Michael Douglas in a V-neck sweater.
I did watch Teddy Swims on YouTube for both of them. He was fantastic.
Carol G was amazing.
Carol G was
Carol G
incredible.
was just-
With Becky G also,
Oh,
she was
Becky
great too.
G represented Inglewood, LA, her
Nice.
people so well. So
Have you
well.
gone? Coachella?
No,
No.
I'm not great at festivals at all, ever
Okay.
in my life.
Really?
I can't stand around for that long. It's way too long.
Yeah, it's too much. See,
I'm exhausted. I want to sit down. I want to go home. I want to sit on my couch.
Did you
Yeah.
sit down at Coachella?
you can, but like it's different, D. It's
What
not.
a nice quiet evening in.
Don't go to Coachella.
I think on my couch and watching it on YouTube. I'm like, oh, that's great.
That sounds more fun.
Let me see who I want to see.
Yes.
I did tell Jason Roberts, our MC in the back, that if I were to go to Coachella, not to be conceited, you gotta like go roll in with, like my friend went with Interscope Records or with somebody who's gonna like put you on, where you don't have to be with everybody. And to Greg's point, you can sit down, you can chill, you have some kind of fan and mist, and you're
Are
not
these comp
sweating.
passes, or do I have to pay for the VIP?
No, you gotta come. You get him comp, baby.
You need a
get
place
it
where you
comp.
can go where it's quiet.
Home.
Well, not quiet.
Yes. No, I'm telling you what I
Oh,
want.
you got
At Coachella, you want to be in the quiet.
That's why I don't go to places
got
like
you.
that. I need a
Yeah.
place where I can escape to where it's just chill for a couple of minutes.
Okay.
Those places don't exist at things like that. Therefore, I don't go.
Makes sense.
Works out for everybody.
Not on my bucket list.
By the
Not
way, you
anymore.
go for the crowd though at Coachella. The music is there, but like you go for the environment. I'm telling
The
you right
vibes?
now. Yes, I'm
No,
telling you
he's
right
definitely not going.
No, it's a good time.
Like Greg
man.
said, I don't like to be touched.
He's definitely not going now.
Well, if you're going there, you're being touched, but not the way you want to.
No.
Those creeps you're talking about.
Oh,
Yeah,
my
well,
God.
That's not
Babe,
exclusive.
babe.
They're all over the place. All right, NFL draft is tomorrow. At this time tomorrow, we will have Fernando Mendoza will very, very likely be a
Raider.
member of the Las Vegas Raiders. What about 5 years from 24 hours from right now? That's coming up next. It's DeMarco and Travis, ESPN LA.
The home of USC football, and now the home of The Rich Eisen Show. Weekdays 9 a.m. to noon, KSPN Los Angeles, a Good Karma Brands radio station.
Don't miss the countdown to kickoff. Presented by BMO, official bank of LAFC.
What's goody? It's Mario Rees here on the next countdown to kickoff presented by BMO. LAFC forward Jeremy Abobasi calls in for a preview of the upcoming showdown with Colorado at BMO Stadium. Plus, Angel City star Savvy King joins the show to share her incredible journey back to the pitch. It's countdown to kickoff tonight at 6:30 p.m. on 710 ESPN and the ESPN LA app.
BMO presents Countdown to Kickoff, hosted by Mario Ruiz on ESPN LA.
Hey, it's Cap. Thinking about selling your home? Seller's Advantage makes it easy. No commissions, no open houses, and no costly repairs. They'll give you a fair cash offer with no surprises. One seller said, and I quote, Seller's Advantage was faster, easier, and more rewarding than listing my house. The offer matched my expectations, and the process was stress-free. Call 888-390-AS-IS or visit sellersadvantage.com for your free cash offer.
Don't worry, sell happy with Seller's Advantage.
Providence Realty, DRE number 019-15-21-2.
Looking for a vodka with standards? Blue Ice delivers. American made from Idaho potatoes, gluten-free, non-GMO, and only 64 calories an ounce. Enjoy the classic Huckleberry with lemonade or award-winning double espresso. Blue Ice vodka, premium taste, nothing extra.
Prizes, flyaways, even cash money. You want it? We've got it. Find a list of all contests and official rules by visiting ESPNLAcontests.com. That's ESPNLAcontests.com.
Hey, everybody, it's Cap. I'm here with Angie from Angelica's Insurance. Every team needs a strong defense, and when it comes to protecting what matters most, they've got you covered.
That's right. From auto and home to renters, business, and life insurance, we built a game plan tailored just for you.
And if life throws a penalty your way, like a DUI, for example,
we got you. We specialize in DUIs, SR22 coverage, getting you back on the road fast and affordably. Visit angelicas-ins.com or call 1-888-717-0773 for your free quote today.
And it is the DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Show. Tomorrow, DeMarco and Travis will be live in Inglewood at the Rams Block Party at Hollywood Park, open to the public. Come on out, press the flesh. Enjoy the fanfare with rides, games, and non-stop Rams vibes all weekend, benefiting the Rams Foundation. And, of course, draft coverage all week on ESPN LA, powered by Pechanga Resort Casino. Win a brand new house. Home Sweet Win is back at Pechanga Resort Casino, official California gaming and casino partner of the Los Angeles Rams. DeMarco and Travis rolls on your Wednesday afternoon on ESPN LA.
First round of the NFL draft tomorrow, as you heard Chris say right there. We'll be out at the Rams draft house in Inglewood. It should be pretty exciting.
Should be fun.
Yeah, everybody's saying there's going to be a whole bunch of action going on tomorrow. I think the least, as far as like not knowing, Fernando Mendoza is going number one, right? Like, it would be a shocker if the Raiders traded that pick. We know they're not going to pick somebody else. It would be
if the Jets move up to take Mendoza.
Yeah,
that would be the shock of the draft.
That'd be a shock if someone actually trades up for him.
Yeah. So they're going to take Fernando Mendoza.
Yes.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
So 24 hours from right now.
No. I bet people have called. It's just the Raiders aren't going to do it.
Right. The answer is no.
No.
Yeah.
Unless they give you 3 first-round picks.
Yeah, something crazy.
Yeah. I would do that. So I think it's fair to kind of say I have no idea if Fernando Mendoza is going to be a good player or not, and I don't think anybody does either until you see him in the league for a period of time. And I don't think it's 1 year before you can decide. I don't think it's 2 years before you can decide. I want to give it a little bit of runway here. 5 years.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so let's go back 5 years. Let's go back to the 2021 NFL draft. Okay, and guys that have finished 5 years in this league. These are the 5 quarterbacks that were taken in the first round. Trevor Lawrence was taken number 1 overall by the Jacksonville Jags. Okay, Zach Wilson was taken number 2 overall by the Jets. Trey Lance taken number 3 overall by the Niners. Justin Fields was drafted number 11th by the Bears. And 15, Mac Jones went to the Patriots. So 5 first-round picks 5 years ago. Which of those guys is Fernando Mendoza most likely to be 5 years from now? And what would that be, 2031?
I guess I'm going to go for the best of the bunch. I'll say Trevor Lawrence.
Okay.
Jacksonville made a pretty decent choice in Trevor Lawrence. He's still there.
He's still there.
Yeah, he hasn't been – I guess they were trying to run him out of town, but –
he's still there, I think is the best way to say it.
He's still there.
Yeah.
I don't see Trey Lance. I don't see Justin Fields.
Okay.
Could be Mac Jones.
Okay. So here's what you got. You got Wilson, Lance, and Fields are somewhere between unmitigated busts and barely holding on, right?
Yeah.
Mac Jones has established himself as a reliable NFL backup, right, in San Francisco. Trevor Lawrence, I think, is interesting because he's okay.
He's a franchise guy.
But you'd probably like to have somebody a little better than Trevor Lawrence as your quarterback. You could do a lot worse, but I think you'd like to be a little better. If he's Trevor Lawrence, are the Raiders pleased with what they get?
No, not with Trevor Lawrence, but I mean, it stinks because in that list, there's nobody that's better than Trevor Lawrence.
You would take
I wish there
Trevor
was.
Lawrence.
I think right now,
If you're a Raider,
that's the question.
You're a Raider fan. You would definitely take Trevor Lawrence.
If you're giving me a franchise quarterback who's going to typically have more touchdowns and interceptions, then yeah, going to get me 20, has an arm that can get you 20, 25 touchdowns in a season.
Yeah,
I would take that.
Based on what you've had, you would take a Trevor Lawrence type career.
He would be along the lines of like, where is he better or worse than Derek Carr was?
Lawrence.
Yeah. I mean, it's actually kind of close.
They're similar.
Before he broke the back, I thought Derek Carr was going to be one of them.
Oh no, yeah, the back screwed him over completely.
Big time. He finished.
They were on fire. They were moving through.
He finished up subpar, but at one point he was, putting people on notice. But you would love to have a Trevor Lawrence-like quarterback. That's somebody you can build around.
Somebody to build around.
You would love to have somebody to build around.
This is what I'm getting at, and I think I wouldn't hate it. I wouldn't feel like I whiffed on it. I didn't take Zach Wilson, right? But I also didn't get a guy that I unequivocally know is good enough to take me where I need to go. He's been there 5 years, and they've been between and they're all right.
Okay,
And again, it's not a disaster, but when you're picking first overall, you're taking quarterback in the first round. Let's go back a little further. Okay, here's another first round, 2018. So we're getting closer to 10 years in. 5 quarterbacks taken in the first round in that one as well. Here's what it is. Baker Mayfield, kind of all over the map, right? He's had some highs and some some very, very low lows. Sam Darnold, kind of all over the map. And the highest highs, Super Bowl, to teams are like, please leave.
5 teams.
Right.
Yeah.
Josh Allen, there's your home run, right?
I hope it's that guy.
That's what you're looking for. Lamar Jackson, also taken in that draft. Home run, 2-time MVP. You get Lamar Jackson, you're thrilled for the next 10 years. Josh Rosen was also in that draft, out of the league like that.
Ooh, I hate that you even brought that name up. Yeah.
Right? So this is where it's like you just have no idea. Like, Lawrence is probably the floor of what you'd be acceptable, right? Like, this is as bottom as I want to go. If you get an Allen or a Jackson, it's a grand slam.
It's a home run. That's exactly what they're looking for.
But there's a lot of, just flat misses in there, too. A bunch of them.
Yeah, there's a lot of flat misses for quarterbacks just in general. And sometimes, like to your point, you've been talking about Sam Darnold and some of the other guys, Baker Mayfield, they take time too.
Yep.
That's why you're hoping that the Raiders, when they do draft Mendoza, they have somebody in Kirk Cousins to help him along and to start games, especially early on, to take all that pressure off him. David Carr got screwed that way, where he came in and just got destroyed over and over and over again. In Houston. And it ruined his career, whereas hopefully they do it the right way and let him actually learn the position at an NFL level.
That's the part that's so out of his control. Like, Fernando Mendoza can do everything right. He can study. He can take care of his body. He can be a great lead. He can do all of the things right, and the team may not just be very good.
Right.
And he might not be surrounded by really talented, smart people. It may just blow up and he'll have nothing to do with it other than bad luck. I think that's a Sam Darnold situation, right? Darnold went to a team that's been bad for 40 years. And they'll probably be bad for 40 more until something drastic changes. All of a sudden, he bounces around. Doesn't look very good. Then he lands in San Francisco with people that know what they're doing. They kind of squared away. He goes to Minnesota with people that know what he's doing. He's really, really good for reasons that I still don't understand. They move on from him. He goes and wins the Super Bowl in the first year. Like, sometimes it takes
flamed out in the postseason.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. But it's so interesting to me that you just don't know what you're getting. Like, Mendoza's clearly the best quarterback available. Heisman, like all of this stuff. But you just have no idea if he's going to be Josh Allen or he's going to be Zach Wilson.
Okay.
You have no clue.
So with Mendoza, and I think he's the guy, national championship. It's a great story, and he's clearly the only quarterback in this draft with a first-round grade.
Mm-hmm.
Now, this was an interesting discussion I'll bring into this with some scouts. If Mendoza comes out next year, is he the number one guy? Probably not.
Okay.
Yeah,
Are you talking about because of Manning
and other guys?
Yep.
Other guys in that draft. That quarterback class is going to be a lot better than this one. So it's kind of you're hitting the market at the right time. But I think the Raiders are going to do it the right way. When you send a rookie out there, they're going to get beat up. They don't know what they don't know. Have the kid learn behind Kirk Cousins. If anything, the guy knows what he's doing.
Mm-hmm.
You'll have a chance to get him ready, not beat him up, kind of fasten your team around what you want it to be and then put them in there. Then you have something going. That's how they did with, I told you, with Carson Palmer.
Yeah.
They let John Kitna take all the bumps until they were ready, and then they started him.
Think the Raiders will be patient enough to do that?
I think Kirk Cousins is good enough to force them to be patient.
I agree, but will they be? Let's say they are, they're under 500. They're kind of not. It's okay, but it's just not very good. You just pick the number one guy. He's sitting right there. Gets noisy fast.
If he falls off a cliff and Kirk Cousins is bad, it's going to get loud, and you know this.
Yeah.
But remember, with Trevor Lawrence, bringing that back up, remember the year before that, the Jacksonville Jags were tanking for Trevor.
Yeah.
They wanted him bad. That's what I mean. You would want to have a guy like him playing for the Raiders. If Mendoza turns out to be Trevor Lawrence, you're going to be very happy. Very, very happy.
And more on Trevor Lawrence. Is it Lawrence or is it the Jaguars and the team that he has in front of him?
That's why it's such a good comparison.
And division.
Because the division's a very good point. The division's usually pretty soft, that division. But can you separate Mendoza from the Raiders? We'll see what Spytek does. We'll see what the new head coach does, Kubiak. Like, we'll see what it looks like. But for 25 years, Raiders have been a tire fire, right?
Yeah, it's really sad.
So the most of Jacksonville's existence, they've been a tire fire. So is Lawrence doing the best that he possibly can in spite of what the Jacksonville Jaguars can and can't do? Or is this kind of what he is? And it's going to be the exact same thing for Mendoza with the Raiders. Like, you can't separate him from what he's around.
Right. No, you can't. And also, like, going to the other draft, the 2018 draft, like next year, you were talking about how it's going to be such a great quarterback class. Well, that was a great quarterback class coming out. That was all those guys that were in 2018 were supposed to be amazing. And the best one out of all of it was Josh Allen from Wyoming. So you don't know who's going. Even
Lamar.
Lamar,
Lamar was the last one drafted.
Right, and he was the last one. Yeah, at the end.
Two-time MVP.
Right, exactly. So if he did come out in the draft next year, who knows? He could have been. Who knows what those other guys are going to become?
No,
because you're in a big school and great doesn't mean that you're actually going to be great in the NFL.
No, he stands out because he's out this year and there's no one to match him. Ty Simpson doesn't come close.
No.
And the Raiders need a quarterback. It actually fits. But if you put him in a pool with, is it Nussmeier, Arch Manning, all these guys who are getting better, is he going to be the number one pick in the draft? I don't know. But right now he is because there's no one else to pick.
I understand that there's prestige and money and all of that kind of stuff that goes along with getting picked at the top. But didn't Lamar Jackson wind up in exactly the right spot?
Yes.
A really good team that makes good decisions, that was surrounded by smart people, that made competent choices. And
a really good head coach.
And a really good head coach. Like, we don't have to do this right away. We're going to take the time. You got a good defense. You got a good kicker. You got a good off. Like, just go in here and figure this out, as opposed to you're run for your life on a bad team because you're picking. They're picking first overall, not just because they need a quarterback, but because they need a lot of stuff.
True. Ravens know what they're doing. They're already built and they're smart. Can you imagine if he went to Cleveland?
Perfect example.
I don't think he'd last 4 years.
Perfect
and he's his own
example.
agent? That's not going to work.
Perfect example.
It'd be a mess.
Like, if you got drafted by the Cleveland Browns, your career is basically over before it starts, or at least until you get to leave.
If Lamar got drafted by the Browns, he'd be in Arizona now.
Yeah.
That's where he'd be.
Yeah. Arizona's another. Who knows if Kyler Murray in an alternate timeline gets drafted by Sean McVay and the Los Angeles Rams, does that work out different? Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe. But he goes to Arizona where they don't know up from down, and he's, now he's fighting for a starting job somewhere else.
As a Mendoza, you're a Mendoza fan, obviously.
Yeah,
because
of
you're
course.
a Raider fan.
I like what he represents. I like that he's not some dummy quarterback that's going to cause problems like Jamarcus Russell.
Yeah, he's big. He's a big dude.
Right. I've seen the heart that he has.
He's got an arm.
It's not a huge arm, but he can get the ball down the field. And also, when the play's on the line, he can use his feet and be tough and go through people.
What I was getting at is, did you see his first pitch for the Marlins?
No, I did not.
You haven't seen Fernando Mendoza's first pitch for the Marlins?
No.
You might want to see that.
Oh, yeah.
You might want to watch that. Yeah. Just saying.
I've not seen that.
You might want to watch that first. Just saying.
I mean, does that equate? Do we want
Just
that
go,
to equate?
just go.
Let me ask you this. Have you seen it yet?
No.
Okay. When you see it,
Yeah,
tell me
no.
your level. Okay, before you look at it, your level of Fernando Mendoza as an athlete, your confidence on a scale of 1 to 10 is what?
It's probably like an 8.
Okay, watch the video and let's
Okay.
let's ask
I
the
can't
same
wait.
question
Boy.
again.
Poor Greg.
Gets harsh reviews. I don't like that it
I
says
told
harsh
DeAndre,
reviews.
it's hard throwing off a mound, man. It ain't easy. If you're not used to that, that's weird.
Fair.
Yes,
Fair.
you're falling off a hill.
You know who threw out a great first pitch? So maybe this is good news for you, Greg. You know who threw just an absolute laser beam strike? Johnny Manziel.
Did he really?
So, you know.
But he was lying all the way through
Was
it.
he
so-
tanked?
I mean, I don't know,
Was
but
he
the
feeling
odds
no
are
pain?
odds are probably halfway decent.
Oh, my
Yeah.
God. Wow.
It's funny. You're right that is an
Oh, no.
act that is very unnatural unless you've done it a lot.
Yes.
Or at least you've played a lot of baseball.
They asked us to do it. This is back in St. Louis. And they
It wasn't
wanted.
that bad.
Watch
Really?
his left hand.
Yeah.
You're desperate.
Oh,
See?
the left hand? Oh, no. Okay, I watched the right hand.
Watch
He
his
was like
left
it was
hand.
like he was throwing a football.
Watch
It
his
did
left
look
hand.
like he was spinning a football.
No, I don't want to fight.
John
I don't
Elway could
fight.
throw a baseball, and it didn't look like that.
I know he played baseball, though. He played baseball. And
Yeah,
I
let's
bet
see, what
they
was it?
told him just don't go out there and get hurt.
So I didn't see it from the front, but he,
Just
he
lob it in
taps
there.
the ball
Just
and
lob
then
it in
lobbed
there.
it in.
Look at Greg.
I'm trying
So
to.
you
be-
were an 8 before. Where are you now?
6.
I was probably like a 7.
Oh, my God. Oh, my
I
God.
just want to see the left
Interesting.
hand.
Yep.
Why? Because he taps it.
It flares out in an interesting way.
His 20th pick. You're going to come back to this.
I see what you're saying.
His
now.
20th interception. You're coming back to this.
Come on. Give the guy a break. He hasn't even just
I
drafted.
give him a
picture the
break.
Raiders calling an emergency meeting of the minds.
Right.
Like, hey guys, did you see the Marlins game tonight? Get in here. We got to talk about some stuff.
I did have a dream the other night. I was thinking it was about this draft, and I was like, what if he's just terrible? Just the worst quarterback that we've ever
If
seen
they
in Raiders.
did,
Who knows?
But if they did, if the Raiders actually entertained an offer and let the Jets move up to take him, I could kind of understand it.
I would too.
We've got Cousins. We can go in a different direction, and we've got all of your picks.
Yeah.
We could build for. I could actually see that happening.
Would you do it for 2?
2 might be light. I need the quarterback.
What if I give you 2 and a second?
2 and a second, and maybe 1 down the road, like the future pick.
What about 2 and a player?
From the Jets?
Yeah. It could be Garrett Wilson.
Ooh.
See, now you're talking. See?
Yeah.
He's open for business already. See? You can see it
I would
happening.
be open for business for the right stuff.
You've
I
got
mean,
a
you need,
quarterback.
you need,
But
you have
You
a
need
quarterback.
You have a quarterback.
But Fernando Mendoza, to me, does not look like Cam Newton looked. Does not look like Andrew Luck looked. Does not look like some of those Matthew Stafford. Like some of these guys come in and go, oh, that guy's going to kill it. There's just some guys that feel like maybe they don't turn into Hall of Famers, but they're going to be good pros. And I don't know about Mendoza.
But are you basing this on a first pitch?
No.
No,
I'm
okay.
basing it on the fact that
quarterbacks.
He looks really good, but he doesn't look can't miss.
What if you
to
had
me.
a Joe Flacco type run?
See, okay, Joe Flacco is a great comparison. If you can give me Joe Flacco, that's great. He won a Super Bowl.
I think
He
that
doesn't-
might be the most direct comp.
Right, that's
Yeah.
great because
I take that in my done.
he's a system quarterback. He just doesn't make too many mistakes. If you need him to throw for 400 yards, he's going to do it every once in a while. If you need him to throw for 150, he can do that. And you rely on your defense and a lot of different things. I would be very happy with that. And by the way, in what he showed at Indiana, I understand it's college. It's a completely different game. But he showed heart, and he put it up against Ohio State, beating up on Ohio State. It was doing it against guys that are playing in the league now.
I don't disagree with that at all. He beat really good football players, and in big moments he showed up big.
They did.
Yeah,
No, he did too.
They
though
did. Indiana they're old and they were good.
But he made some really big plays in big moments, like that run against Miami, and that was a big time play.
Fantastic.
Yeah,
I mean,
that was
big-time
all
run.
heart. That was all him that
Big
just said,
time
"I
run.
need a score right here."
Remember the last guy that happened? That was Matt Leinart, who went 10th.
No,
who
no.
was loaded with a bunch of dudes.
Hey,
they were good.
I would be open to offers. I'm not saying I wouldn't pick him. I'm saying that this does not feel like I've got Peyton Manning in my back pocket.
Yeah,
This
I'm with you.
feels like for instance, Flacco. Let's go back to that real quick. Like Flacco, if you could say he's going to have a Joe Flacco career, of course you would take that. Joe Flacco had a terrific career. But again, Flacco went to the perfect team.
Mm-hmm.
Flacco went to an environment that was incredibly supportive and functioning. The Ravens function. The Raiders do not.
Yeah.
Like, that has to be a part of the equation.
And the Jets definitely don't.
The Jets don't. The Raiders don't. The Browns don't.
Yeah.
The Cardinals don't. There are teams where if you get picked by those, I'm not saying it's impossible. I'm saying it's really, really difficult. If you get picked by the Rams, the Niners, the Ravens, there are just some teams like, yeah, that's probably going to work out okay. They know what they're doing. The Raiders are not one of those teams so far. Maybe it's changing.
So do you not think that it is changing, though? What they have been done in this offseason has been different than anything they have done over the last 25 years that they're talking about.
I thought they figured it out last year with Pete Carroll and Gene T and the whole thing. I thought that was really smart stuff. I thought Geno Smith was a good decision, and it blew up in their face.
It didn't work.
It's from top to bottom, though. The things that they're doing by hiring John Spytek to come in and work with Tom Brady, to hiring Clint Kubiak, to somebody that is a offensive-minded guy, just like Ben Johnson was, and when he went over to Chicago. There's a lot of the decision that they're making. They were willing to move Max Crosby, the cornerstone guy, and had it done and got more picks and brought in offensive line. They brought in defense. They brought in even a receiver, Jalen Naylor. They brought in a bunch of different things.
I forgot about that. Even for that, I might be open for business.
I agree with you, Greg.
Yeah.
I'm just saying that the 25 years or so of history is what it is. I'm not saying that they can't turn the ship around, but they haven't. Maybe
it's
this
looking
is
like it's turning.
But how many different times have you thought that it was turning?
Real or just fooling myself?
Real.
Real. It's been a long time since Rich Gannon.
Okay.
Do I think I actually really believed it?
Yeah.
There's never been a season where I was like, oh yeah, okay,
You were
now
optimistic with Pete, though.
no. I was hoping that he would come in and would take and be here for.
Me too.
I thought for 3 years he was going to come and just change the way that everything worked, the foundation of everything. It wasn't about that I thought he was going to become a great head coach and he was going to change. They was going to win a bunch of games.
Raise the floor.
It was going to raise the floor, and it didn't do that.
It
and
dug
it was
a new
from
hole.
For me, with the Raiders, it was after Gruden. Once that ran its course.
The first time, not the second time.
The second time.
Oh, the second time.
The second time, it became a mess.
Well, they fired Jack Del Rio, who had the Raiders kind of on the right path. Like they were pretty good, and they took a guy that hadn't coached in 10 years. That's a big name. I get John Gruden's a big name, but you got
paid him a bunch of money.
Paid him a bunch of money,
Yeah.
and it was a catastrophe.
That's where I'm like, they jumped the shark.
Yeah.
They've lost their mind. Yeah. I get it. It's Gruden, but you're overpaying. You know?
And clearly they did.
They did. They're still overpaying.
Real quick, what about the Rams with the quarterback? The Ty Simpson thing, that's just noise. That's not going to happen, I don't think. But do you need to draft one? I'm not even talking about now. Like, you got Matthew Stafford. You got to figure out what your backup is, whether that's Stetson Bennett or hopefully Jimmy G comes back or whatever. But can you just try to Stafford it again in 2 more years, 3 more years? Like, figure out who the guy on a bad team that you think is really good is, and try to go do what you did with Stafford all over again.
Yeah,
Why do you have to draft one?
I think that's the actual plan. I like going about that versus trying to draft and develop.
Yeah.
Because it's hit or miss with these young quarterbacks.
For sure.
I'd like to pay for an established guy and come in that you don't have to teach things to. You can just go ahead and do it. But the thing is, if you go that route, right, then that means Stetson Bennett is going to be your backup. He is going to be your number 2 guy unless Jimmy G decides to come back. And you have to be okay with that. And I told DeAndre this. The one thing about Stetson Bennett is, number one, he started at Georgia, one of those SEC teams.
Yep.
They're very good. They're
Till
very
he was
talented.
26 years old.
But they're very good, and it's very competitive, and he was a starter there. He's been here for 4 years.
Yeah.
He knows the offense.
Okay.
He's been a preseason darling every time he gets out there. He's tough to handle for a defense. The guy can move. If you put him in the XFL, he's one of their best quarterbacks. That's his level of talent.
Okay.
That's fine for a backup. I would be okay with that for a while.
Yeah. Okay, let's play a game.
If that's the way you had to go, I'd be okay with that.
You got to play the month of October with Stetson Bennett. Matthew Stafford twisted his ankle, and he's going to miss 4 or 5 games.
Yeah. Sneezed and blew his back out.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. There you go. There you go. Putting his socks on, and it went
hurt
wrong.
his neck.
Yeah, exactly right. By the way, those things are going to happen to all of you. Don't laugh too. Yeah.
Was that Trudell yesterday with the site?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Can Stetson Bennett keep your head above water until Stafford comes back?
Okay, I'll answer the same way. Who are we playing?
You're playing a 4 mediocre teams.
Yes.
You're playing the Atlanta Falcons 4 times in a row.
Then yes, I think the defense with the addition of the corners is a lot better.
Okay.
You've always had a pass rush. Now they can get home.
Okay.
I think you're good enough to run the football.
Okay.
Throw it to tight ends. You've got 4, and you've got pretty good receivers. I think you can get through a month with him.
We can go 3-2 that month and survive, or 2-3.
I think you could. I really do.
Okay, we're not. Yeah, 2-3. I'll take.
The one thing he can do, like you said, he can understand the verbiage, he can spit it out, and he can run the play.
Okay.
That
That makes
right
me
there,
feel a little better. Like the defense, run the ball, throw it to the tight ends, and just repeat it back correctly. Okay.
He can do that. Go meet the media after. You met him.
Yeah, no, he's got an interesting amount of swag for somebody that has never played in the NFL.
He's got a starter swag.
Yeah.
I'm used to being the guy.
Yeah.
You don't see that at a backup.
No,
Most guys don't want to play.
And especially a guy that, he's little.
He's not very big.
He's a smaller guy.
So he's like Baker Mayfield to me. He's going to have to throw his body around a lot to be successful.
Yeah.
He's going to get
beat
up.
But Mayfield has a little weight
to him. A little bit, but same thing. He's kind of a, what do you call that, a scrambler type?
Yeah.
He's going to get banged up. He's going to get hurt. That's the thing with Stetson Bennett.
Yeah.
But at least, like you said, to get you through a month,
No, I don't want
do that.
I don't want to play a season with him. I don't want him to be but if I have to get through that's my question. If you got to play the whole year with a backup, you're almost always cooked.
Right.
That's just life in the league, right?
Yeah.
There's not even 32 good ones, much less a chance to have 2 of these guys,
Yeah.
right? But can I get through a month? There's no question in my mind I can get through a month with Jimmy G.
Right.
The question with Stetson Bennett, you're talking me into it.
And like with the model plan of going after established guys, that is clearly what the coach wants. Now, the guys that actually pay the money could be like, hey, look, we need to back off on paying these guys big money. You may need to draft a kid and get him ready to go.
Let's go get Joe Burrow. I like that.
Easier said than done, but yes, there you go.
So on that, you were talking about maybe just going after Stafford, just going to the veteran guys that are on a bad team. What about Trevor Lawrence? If in 2 years, Matthew Stafford retires, go after Trevor Lawrence. What do you think of that?
If Sean McVay likes it, I love it.
Well, did you hear the other guy that he mentioned?
Joe Burrow?
Yeah.
If you don't get Joe Burrow's better. Joe Burrow's better.
Lawrence is fascinating because if
he's like a Jared Goff thing.
If Sean McVay is like, no, I don't think so, then I don't think so either. But if he's like, yep, let's go.
Well, Liam,
100%, I'm in.
Liam Cohen was here, got a lot out of him.
He sure did.
Yeah, he can. If
he
can do it, I'm sure Sean could too.
Top athletes, big moments, one night. The OC Sports Awards, June 18th at Angel Stadium, hosted by me, Travis Rodgers. Celebrate greatness and be part of one of Orange County's premier sports nights. Get your tickets right now at theocsportsawards.org. A little straight up coming up next is DeMarco and Travis, ESPN LA.
And coming up tonight at 6 p.m. on ESPN LA, don't miss the Meet the Partner podcast with Dr. Monica Sanchez, City Council member of Pico Rivera. We're going to talk about the World Cup plans in Pico and her run for Congress. Then at 6:30 p.m., countdown to kickoff, presented by BMO with Mario Ruiz and LAFC, coming up at 7 p.m. tonight. So when DeMarco and Travis are over, don't hit the button, yo. We keep rolling right here on LA's mega sports station, ESPN LA.
All right, Southern California, it's time for the playoffs. If you're watching the game, make a full game day spread at Lazy Dog Restaurant. Burgers, wings, salads, and plenty of bites and small plates to share. Plus cold draft beer and cocktails for the table. And for anyone heading downtown, there's a Lazy Dog at LA Live, just steps from Crypto.com Arena. With locations across Southern California, it's an easy go-to for game day. Lazy Dog Restaurant, made for sharing. Visit LazyDogRestaurants.com.
Hey guys, if you're heading into summer without a medical emergency kit, you're taking a risk most people don't think about until it's too late. Summer colds linger and can turn into sinus infections that could last for weeks. Getting sick right before vacation can derail everything. And when you're traveling, finding a doctor and a pharmacy can be really stressful. That's why I ordered a medical emergency kit. It's like having an urgent care and a pharmacy right at home. It includes essential prescriptions like amoxicillin and generic Z-Packs to treat wide ranges of common and serious illnesses. So if you wake up sick, at home or on the road, you already have what you need. No waiting for your doctor, no hours at urgent care, no pharmacy lines, no copays. You just match your symptoms to the right prescription in your guidebook, or you call the telemedicine doctor standing by. Start on your bed sooner and feel better faster. Every home needs at least one medical emergency kit. Order yours online in minutes and it's shipped to your door. Save $45 with our promo code 710 at urgentcarekit.com/710. Promo code is 710 at urgentcarekit.com/710.
Hey, Laker fan. 2026 is your time to believe in yourself and succeed when you suit up with National University to pursue a career-focused degree. Take your best shot with NU's Believe and Succeed Scholarship and score up to $6,000 annually toward an industry-current bachelor's or master's degree. 4 or 8 week courses, flexible online options, plus free tutoring, career counseling, and more. Apply by July 31st at nu.edu. Terms and conditions apply.
Individuals and businesses with tax problems, listen carefully. Do you feel like you're losing control of your finances? If you owe over $10,000 in back taxes or have unfiled tax returns, we can help you take back control. The IRS is the largest and most aggressive collection agency in the world, and they can seize your bank accounts, garnish your paycheck, close your business, and file criminal charges. Take control of your tax problem now by calling the experts at U.S. Tax Shield and take advantage of the Fresh Start program and new laws that may allow us to negotiate a settlement for the lowest amount possible. Our team of tax attorneys and enrolled agents can stop collections and get you protected so you can take control of your financial future. U.S. Tax Shield offers a price protection guaranteed quote to get you protected today. U.S. Tax Shield is A+ rated with the Better Business Bureau, so call now. 800-687-5192. That's 800-687-5192. U.S. Tax Shield. 800-687-5192.
And it is the No Stress Sports Talk Express to the DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Show. It is time for Straight Up with Sweet Tea Travis Rodgers. Straight Up on the DeMarco and Travis Afternoon Show, made possible by Blue Ice Vodka. Blue Ice Vodka, America's largest potato vodka, double gold rated, just 64 calories an ounce, and made from Idaho potatoes. Clean, smooth, no additives. Blue Ice Vodka, premium taste, nothing extra. Let's do it. Straight Up with Travis Rodgers right now.
All right, I got a little recommendation / stroll down memory lane here for Straight Up today, DeMarco.
Bring it.
This happens to be a colleague of ours, but I'm not recommending it because of that. I'm recommending it because it's just absolutely awesome. I mentioned it to you during a break just because I think you would enjoy it. Jeff Passan's, the latest edition of Jeff Passan's podcast with Dave Roberts and John Schneider as his guests. If you love baseball, you have to go listen to this. It is, I sent it to my dad. I sent it to a couple of my buddies. I mentioned it to you. Greg, I know you've already listened to a good chunk of it.
About 45 minutes.
Yeah,
I need about another 45.
It is so good because it's two guys that managed in arguably the greatest World Series ever played, going through it inning by inning, decision by decision, matchup by matchup, and you get to relive all of it all over again. Like, wow. I had forgotten how many wild things had to go right for the Dodgers to win Game 6 and Game 7. Like, when they brought up the catch that Andy Pajes makes over Kike Hernandez, right? I had forgotten that was at the end of Game 7. I never did it happen, but where did it all happen? And listening to these two guys talk about why they make this decision or why they don't do this or why they brought him in here and how they match up this particular pitcher's stuff with this particular hitter's swing path. It's like rocket science. It is so deep in the weeds. But as a Dodger fan, you know the answer to all of these moments that are like, hey, if one of these 10 things goes the other way, the Dodgers don't win the World Series. They all went their way. And Schneider kept, the manager of the Blue Jays, who I knew nothing about, he's awesome. He's funny. He's interesting. And he was very honest. Laura, you and I talked about this. They're incredibly candid. There's not one canned answer, not one cliche. They're talking baseball, baseball guy to baseball guy. And Schneider a couple times goes, yeah, that's when I thought we had it. Like, and his answer was, and then baseball happened. Like, just weird stuff happened. I loved every single second of it. Cannot recommend it enough.
How long is it? You said 45 minutes?
It's long. It's like an hour and 25 minutes.
Okay.
But even if you just consume, because I've only seen a lot of the clips, and what I've consumed, like I told Travis, it's amazing because it's like funny, but it's also super in depth, but you don't feel like it's over the top. Like you are actually grasping everything they're saying because they're so honest with each other. I never felt like there was any fakeness or any
None.
trying to like outdo each other either.
None.
There's like so much respect for each other there, and they're just talking like they're honestly just shooting the blank. It's so much fun.
There's a great moment where Passan asks Dave Roberts, you said before Game 7, you were asked the question, is everybody available? Is everybody up to pitch? And you said yes. And then I think it was Jack Harris said, even Yamamoto. And Dave goes, no, not him. And then he turns to Schneider and says, did you believe it? He goes, not for a blanking second. and he drops the F-bomb. It's great. And it's like, it's just unfiltered stuff. Yeah. It's not like, well, you always kind of keep your options. It's like, no, they're just talking baseball.
That's awesome.
It is so good.
I forgot his name already. Who was the guy that threw his hands up?
Oh,
when the ball got stuck.
My gosh.
Did they talk about
Dean.
that?
Dean.
Yeah.
Did
I
they
forget
bring
his
that
first.
up?
I'm thinking Howard Dean, but it's not Howard Dean.
Howard Dean was that.
We already forgot
Arizona
that.
and then Milwaukee. Yeah.
Isn't it Justin?
What was Dean's first name?
Is it Justin?
Justin Dean?
Justin Dean.
Yeah. Did that come up?
Yeah.
I'd love to hear that. No, that didn't come up. Oh, okay.
What about the Kike catch in Game 6 and then throw to Rojas at second? Did that come up?
Nope. They didn't even. So they touch on the first 6 games pretty quick, and then they spend about an hour on Game 7, and inning by inning, decision by decision.
I'm in.
It's just.
I'm in.
It is
I'm gonna listen to that on the way
absolutely
home.
terrific.
I did ask Greg this a long time ago with this discussion in your office. I don't know if you remember me asking you. What do you love most about baseball? What draws you to the sport?
I just love the way that it works. I understand like the analytics behind all of it. I love seeing the station to station and just watching it's like the pitcher to the catcher to how everybody has to work. They're working solo, but they're also all working together. It's a very it's an engaging sport to me.
Okay, there's a lot of failure built in.
It's all failure
more than any other sport.
Yeah, it's frustrating. What draw? Well, you're a pitcher. You love the game. You love.
I love. It's the random stuff that just shows up out of nowhere sometimes that I am enamored by. I love the decision making. I love that it's incredibly strategic and that you have time to think before. It doesn't happen real fast. It happens slow, and then everything happens real fast, and then it's real slow again, and it happens real fast. You have time to think between each of these things, which I really enjoy.
I love. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
I love the pitching. That's it. Yeah.
So good.
I just love that part of the game. Like if I played, I think I would be you. I'd be a pitcher.
Yeah. There's a lot of decisions to make.
Yeah, the decision, are you going to a corner, trying to find a corner? Are you going to throw a splitter? Are you going to throw a fastball?
No, more Pedro. I'm either going to throw it by you or hit you with it.
So when the clips came, because again, I haven't heard all of it in entirety, but when I was getting the clips, it reminded me of the the little documentary, not little, but the documentary they did for the Dodgers, the Yankees, and how you got all the visuals.
Yeah, I love that.
That one was great. It was visual. It was like boom, boom, boom. This one, it was just 2 coaches. It was just passing, and it's still good.
Are they in the same room?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, I got to see this.
All 3 of them.
It's deep. It's really deep. Straight Up with me, Travis Rodgers, sponsored by Blue Ice Vodka. America's largest potato vodka, double gold rated, just 64 calories an ounce, and made from Idaho potatoes. Clean, smooth, no additives. Blue Ice Vodka, premium taste, nothing extra. A little bonus straight up here. The Minnesota Twins are ruthless.
What happened?
They beat the Mets yesterday.
Yeah.
Okay. They put out a tweet with the final score. It says Twins win 5-1. With the following tag. This is from the Minnesota Twins official account. Things you can get by the dozen. Eggs. Roses. Mets losses.
Ooh.
That's brutal.
That's mean. Wow.
That's a
mean.
professional troll job by the Twins, and it's amazing.
That is.
Cold-blooded. And it's coming from the Twins.
You're gonna pay
it's
for
not
that.
like the Dodgers sent it in or the Yankees sent it in. Like the Twins are dancing on your grave.
This whole Mets streak has been so fascinating to watch because every loss, something new, weird happens. Like Nolan McLean had a great outing yesterday, and he went 5 innings and of no-hit baseball and lost the game.
Wow.
It was over and over again, and now there's stories coming out about Juan Soto, how he hasn't talked to his teammate during this whole time. They were on the road, so I didn't talk to them.
That's wild.
Insane.
It's crazy.
How do you not talk to your teammates?
I don't know.
That's the
Purposely avoid them?
That's the guy you gave $765 million to.
I mean, I get that he's not with them while they're on the road. He's probably back in New York rehabbing or whatever it is, but you would think you'd text the guys.
Yeah, what up?
Check in.
Yeah.
Hey, you know, good hit. Something, yeah.
Tough one tonight, man.
Tough
Get after
one.
it tomorrow. Hang in there.
Chin
Like how
up.
your
I got
swing
you, buddy.
looks.
I'm coming back soon.
Yeah, you look good. Yeah,
But the Mets are just getting it everywhere. Travis, I showed you a picture of someone posting. I guess the Mets are just trying anything to see what works. So there's a bunch. It's like, like a StubHub or whatever. And they have all the prices. And then the mound, it's $11.
Oh, gosh.
You too can lose for the Mets.
Right. Like,
You
that's
too can lose
crazy.
for the Mets. Wow.
$11 you want
You
to
don't
pitch
hate
for
the
the
Mets, do you?
Not especially.
There's nothing to hate about the Mets.
Indifferent.
No? Indifferent. Okay. Yeah. You're not delighting in their.
I'm interested in it. I'm
Okay.
fascinated by it. You know how hard it is to lose 11 baseball games in a row?
Pretty hard.
Like, it's almost impossible. To Greg's point, all it takes is I need to have one pitcher have one good night. Noah McClain, and the streak's over.
Right.
I need to have one night where my best guy shows up and hits a couple home runs. Streak's over.
Right. 12 in a row? Yeah, you've done something wrong. Yeah, you killed a black cat somewhere.
One of my favorite things right now is TikTok. There's Mets fans. They're just, after every game, losing their minds.
It's great.
They're singing songs of like, come on out and beat the Mets. Like, you can beat the Mets. Doing all their songs.
Losing.
It's so funny.
It can turn on a dime. They could they could win 8 in a row starting tonight. I mean, weird stuff happens, but when it's going bad, it feels like you're never going to win ever again.
I would not be shocked if they're in it at the end.
And Soto is back tonight, so
Neither would I.
maybe he will be the fix for them.
And if he's not, he'll blame it on somebody else.
Sure will.
That's how he
Lindor, it
rolls.
was you.
It was you all along. Shop Talks coming up next. It's DeMarco and Trav, ESPN LA.
Don't miss the countdown to kickoff. Presented by BMO, official bank of LAFC.
What's goody? It's Mario Rees here on the next countdown to kickoff presented by BMO. LAFC forward Jeremy Abobasi calls in for a preview of the upcoming showdown with Colorado at BMO Stadium. Plus, Angel City star Savvy King joins the show to share her incredible journey back to the pitch. It's countdown to kickoff tonight at 6:30 p.m. on 710 ESPN and the ESPN LA app.
BMO presents Countdown to Kickoff, hosted by Mario Ruiz on ESPN LA.
In the playoffs, performance isn't just expected, it's engineered. At Lexus Santa Monica, we play at that same championship level. Whether it's the precision of the RX or the pure power of the LC, every vehicle is a masterpiece of performance. Visit our historic showroom, a Santa Monica landmark, and experience a lineup that's as legendary as the game itself. See Matt Unger and the team to elevate your drive. Lexus Santa Monica. In Santa Monica, on Santa Monica. Experience amazing.
Hey LA and OC, if you love great food and smart prices, you need to know about Wild Fork Foods. Hosting, grilling, you just want a great dinner? Start at Wild Fork Foods. Find your local SoCal store at wildforkfoods.com. Wild Fork, quality meat and seafood, low prices, largest variety in one store.
Individuals and businesses with tax problems, listen carefully. Do you feel like you're losing control of your finances? If you owe over $10,000 in back taxes or have unfiled tax returns, we can help you take back control. The IRS is the largest and most aggressive collection agency in the world, and they can seize your bank accounts, garnish your paycheck, close your business, and file criminal charges. Take control of your tax problem now by calling the experts at U.S. Tax Shield and take advantage of the Fresh Start program and new laws that may allow us to negotiate a settlement for the lowest amount possible. Our team of tax attorneys and enrolled agents can stop collections and get you protected so you can take control of your financial future. U.S. Tax Shield offers a price protection guaranteed quote to get you protected today. U.S. Tax Shield is A+ rated with the Better Business Bureau, so call now. 800-687-5192. That's 800-687-5192. U.S. Tax Shield. 800-687-5192.
And coming up tonight at 6 p.m. on ESPN LA, don't miss the Meet the Partner podcast with Dr. Monica Sanchez, City Council member of Pico Rivera. We're going to talk about the World Cup plans in Pico and her run for Congress. Then at 6:30 p.m., Countdown to Kickoff, presented by BMO with Mario Ruiz and LAFC, coming up at 7 p.m. tonight. So when DeMarco and Travis are over, don't hit the button, yo. We keep rolling right here on LA's mega sports station, ESPN LA.
If you have ever thought about remodeling your bathroom but were worried it would take too long or cost too much, then stop worrying. Right now, Jacuzzi Bath Remodel has designed a collection of high-quality custom products and perfected the one-day remodeling experience so you can enjoy your new bathroom faster than ever before. It's a worry-free bath remodel from the most trusted brand name in the business, Jacuzzi. A jacuzzi bath system fits in your existing tub space. It's a no-mess installation with an amazing style selection, factory-certified installers, and a limited lifetime warranty. Call 800-717-4599. That's 800-717-4599 right now and get 50% off installation with no interest and no payments for 12 months. Replace that old bathtub today with a walk-in shower for a safer bathing experience. If you have lived in your home for over 15 years, it's time to remodel your bathroom. For a virtual or in-home appointment, call 800-717-4599. That's 800-717-4599. 800-717-4599.
Hi, this is Jervis of your LA Rams. You're listening to the Rams Super Bowl champion, DeMarco Farr and Travis Rodgers, LA's mega sports station, 710 ESPN.
What? Waterfall?
Well, no, not that. I had 2 really good weeks of eating and exercising. Like, stayed on it.
Yeah.
The needle didn't move an inch.
Weight-wise?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. But
Yeah.
you're getting stronger.
I am.
I'm starting to see the shoulders
my
pop out.
My goodness.
There you go.
Like, I'm like, okay, this is going to be good. Damn. Now,
Yeah.
it didn't go up, but it
It's that
should have gone the
creatine,
other.
baby. That creatine.
I know. Happy 36th birthday to Machine Gun Kelly. Is he the guy with all the tats on his face?
Why are we happy birthday in Machine Gun Kelly?
I don't know. He's on the top of the list.
No,
That's why.
He's no longer with us. Eminem killed him. He's done.
Oh, is he?
That's it.
Like metaphorically?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Ran him to rock and roll.
Oh.
Ran him out of the genre.
Okay.
Yeah, you're no longer a rapper.
That happens every once in a while.
It sure does.
Okay, I'm going to little pop quiz for you. Maybe you saw it. Do you know how Jack Nicholson's birthday today? Do you know how old Jack Nicholson is?
85. Am I close?
Higher. You're close, but a little higher.
87?
89.
He's 89 years
Jack
old?
Nicholson is
89?
89 years
Wow.
old. Favorite Jack Nicholson movie?
Shining.
Good choice.
One Flew Over.
Okay. Wolf?
Wolf's good.
Yeah.
Love Wolf.
What was the
Greg?
one?
Good
it's
as it gets.
I can't think of the name. It's with Matt Damon.
Departed?
And Departed. Yeah.
Departed.
Departed.
Frank
That's
Costello.
He was-
With
I
the
amend
rat
my
at the
answer.
end.
That's my favorite.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think that's mine too, but is that just because it's the most recent one? And it's not like
No,
a
he was
recent
good.
movie.
He was really
About
good.
Chinatown.
Chinatown was
That's
awesome,
also a
too.
good movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Never seen it.
Mason would want Chinatown in there. So
That's
I
a
feel
good
it's,
one. Yeah.
I need to do that.
I've never seen the back one.
Johnny.
No, he's pretty good.
He was a great Joker, too.
Oh, yeah, he was in the Michael Keaton Batman.
Yeah, he was a great
Yeah.
Joker.
If you want, it's a 5-minute listen on YouTube. Look up Matt Damon on Jack Nicholson on The Departed. Tells a great story about how he's just saying like, oh, so he comes up to this and he says, this is a really good line, but if you keep the camera rolling and he does it like 6-7 times about how deep and dark and twisted he can be.
Oh, wow.
It's amazing. You'll love it.
Oh, I want to see
I'm
that.
Guaranteed. Listen to it today and let me know because
Done.
it's fantastic.
What about A Few Good Men?
Oh, you can't handle the truth.
Yeah, he's
Yes.
terrifying in that
Oh,
movie.
my gosh. What was his name again? I forgot.
Colonel Jessup.
Colonel Jessup.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Sit there in that uniform and extend me some courtesy.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes, indeed.
right.
You need
Stop
me
right
on that
there.
wall. You want me on that wall.
Aaron Spelling would have been celebrating a birthday today. Famous television producer.
Is that him? When he's typing and he throws
No,
it? No, that's the other guy. Okay.
Yeah, that's the
him. I know. Yes, TV guy.
Yeah.
Yes.
Aaron Spelling produced Charlie's Angels, Love Boat, Beverly Hills 90210, Charmed, and many, many others.
Yes. Tori
Yeah.
Spelling.
It's
His daughter.
her father.
Is her father. Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Do you have a favorite? Did you like the Love Boat as a kid? Fantasy Island,
We
perhaps?
love the Love Boat, of course.
Yeah.
Love
I wasn't allowed to
Wednesday,
watch
you-
Fantasy Island.
You were watching Must See TV, weren't you?
Yeah. Which one? Yeah.
90210, right in the Melrose.
Oh, 90210 is that's on the
Locked
short
in.
list of my favorite
There you
shows.
go.
You were a Charmed person, Laura?
Yeah.
Yeah?
The Beverly Hills 90210 was, I was really, really young, my sisters,
Okay.
and they had the Barbies that came out at a point. So
Yeah.
we had those. Charmed, loved them. Like Alyssa Milano.
Like
and-
Alyssa Milano.
Yeah.
Who doesn't like Alyssa Milano, right?
National
National.
Doherty.
She's a big Dodger fan, too.
She is.
Yeah, well, no, I think everybody didn't like
Yeah,
her.
it's the other way around,
She was
yeah.
a tough hang, as it turns out. National Jelly Bean Day.
Ooh.
I like jelly beans.
I don't discriminate.
You like the black ones?
I like every jelly bean you make.
I love the black
Me
ones.
too.
You like the black licorice?
You know, if you
Handful.
go to
Throw
a
it in.
real candy shop, you can buy a bag of nothing but the black
Yes,
ones.
you
That's
can.
the first
I
stop.
bet you that's the one that doesn't sell.
Oh, they're all
No.
nope. That's why
I
they
buy
have
'em.
them. Yeah,
They're
it's
so
great.
good.
You ever had
Yeah.
crows?
Yes, I have.
Yeah.
I have. On
Yeah.
an airplane.
Oh, really?
Yes. Someone, it wasn't Cranston. Somebody had them on the plane back from Philly.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Yeah, crows are gumdrops, but they're only the black ones.
Oh,
So
no,
good.
They're delicious.
No.
Yes.
They
You don't
are
know
delicious.
what you're missing.
I know what I'm missing, and I'm fine with it.
National Pinup Day. Who did you have? Go ahead. Tell the story.
Well, we couldn't have many in my house.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but I did have the Soul Train lady.
Oh, okay.
No, not the Soul Train lady. The Solid Gold girl.
The Solid Gold
yeah,
dancers.
The one black solid girl with the braids.
Yeah.
I was allowed to have that poster up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You?
Greg, did you ever have a pinup?
I had two. I had Pamela Anderson, and I had Kathy Ireland.
Okay, two classics.
Kathy Ireland was my favorite. That was up the longest.
D, did you ever have one?
As far as
The poster of the pretty girl on the wall that you put up there?
No, I actually did not. No.
Oh, he had the internet. Yeah.
Okay, so I had a few. So I was obsessed with Flex Alexander. He's an actor, and then also Justin Timberlake.
Okay.
But I think the national pinup is like the pinup girl, not who you pinned up.
Well, same idea.
Yeah, that's fine.
Same
It's
idea.
like we didn't have pinup
Who'd you
girls
have?
when I was
Heather
young.
Thomas.
I knew it. The bathing suit one? I knew it. I knew it.
You know exactly what I'm talking about.
Yes, I do. Yes, I knew it. I
from
knew
the
it.
Fall
I knew
Guy.
it. Yes. I was going to say the Fall Guy. Oh, my God. Yes.
Yeah.
Everybody had that one. Yes.
Yeah, the pink bikini in the hot tub.
And she's laughing.
And she's got a big smile on her
That's
face.
the one.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that's the one that we all had that one.
No, I didn't.
Well, you had the Solid Gold
Yes.
dancer. 1915, the Yankees wore pinstripes and the ring or hat in the ring logo for the first time.
Oh, really?
You know what else the Yankees were the first team to do?
What?
Put numbers on uniforms.
Really?
Yep. You know why Lou Gehrig is number 4?
Why?
Because he hit 4th in the order.
You're kidding me.
Same reason Babe Ruth is number 3. Where
Third in the
1,
order.
2, 3. That's where
Makes
they
sense.
started.
Okay.
Is that really how that worked?
Yep.
That's
Yep.
interesting.
Isn't that
I didn't know
weird?
that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's how they did
Do
that.
you really need numbers in baseball?
I mean, if you're keeping a scorecard, you got to get this player in for that player. It's a little
Okay,
cleaner
yeah.
than writing people's names.
That's true. Okay.
Yeah, but the answer is no.
No. Okay. Yeah.
Do you
Not
need
really.
numbers in basketball?
No.
I
Same
guess
thing.
you don't. I know you need them in football.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
There's just so many people
There's
on
so
the
many
field
people
at
out there,
one time.
right.
Yeah. Prince, in 1985, released the album Around the World in a Day. It was his first release after Purple Rain.
The world in a day. I liked it.
I don't know that one.
He's got so many. You might have missed that one. You could skip an album or two and not, still be cool.
Number 1 hit for Madonna in 1989, Like a Prayer.
Remember the video?
Yes.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Was she in like a nun outfit
Yes.
or something? Yeah.
With burning crosses behind
Yeah.
her.
There's a lot of imagery there.
Yes.
We'd like to tell a little different story there along the way. It's a little different there. The draft is here, my friend.
Yes, go.
We'll be out at Hollywood Park, or I should say the Rams Draft House tomorrow.
No bathtub for you.
No, I'm not going to get in the
just
tub.
making sure.
I'm not
Yeah.
good. I'm
Okay.
not good. I'll leave that to you.
I'm
You
not
can
getting in the tub.
crawl in the tub.
We'll get on
I
the
hear
couch
there's
and talk
there's
about it.
games and stuff going
There's
on. out there.
games. There's food. There's going to be draft picks. This is going to be good.
We're going to be all over it. We'll break down Fernando Mendoza and then see what happens after that. We'll see you then.
Midweek battle in the heart of Los Angeles. LAFC return to BMO Stadium.